Hello and a very warm welcome to a very important match between Abaseen Defenders and Speenghar Warriors. Both sides will definitely try their best to win today's competition and go ahead in the tournament. That is the map which will be helpful to explain you how this tournament been so far.
Welcome everyone, and this is a beautiful qualifier one match, and top of the tables, the first and the second will have encounter here. Speenghar Warriors up against Abaseen Defenders, the unbeaten side so far in this tournament. And you can see the two umpires, Muhammad Shah Fazaliar and Bahadur Niazi, walking out to the middle. And the match referee is Muhammad Yasser Latifzai. Well, definitely a very good game of cricket because these two teams performed so well so far in this season of Kabul Premier League. And two balanced and quality side, particularly for talking about Speenghar Warriors bowling side, is so strong, and they defended some very low total, which is very surprising because of this high scoring surfaces in this season. And talking about the explosive batting pair of Abaseen Defenders, who always started really well in the 5 games for Abaseen inside the power play. Abaseen Defenders captain Imran Mir and Zubair Akbari is leading the side of Speenghar Warriors. You're watching this from Ariana Television, from Ayubi Sports Complex. And this season is sponsored by Hospital, and alongside some great companies contributed well. Khan Hospital, Amir Ajizada. And this is the playing 11. Imran Mir leading the side. Amin Logare and Faisal Shinozada at the middle order batter. Muhammad Akram Zaze, Siddiq Pasha, the wicket keeper. Osman Noori added again. Walid Miakhil is a brilliant all-rounder. Abdullah Faredoon and Bashir Ahmad are the fast bowlers for the side of Abaseen Defenders. And Speenghar Warriors?
That is the final 11 squad of Speenghar Warriors. Today's game, Zubair Akbar is the captain. Aftab Alam, Ali Ahmed Nasir, Bahir Shah, Bilal Sami, Hassan Isa Khail, Jalat Musazai, Hamkar, Nasir Khan, the spinner, and Javed. So they have decided to start with the spinner. Their main spin bowler is very well so far in this tournament, and that is showing some extra confidence on the youngster, introducing against top quality batsmen, openers of the Abaseen Defenders. And the countdown started. 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's play. First ball of the first innings. Wide offside off stump, cuts it nicely, but due to slow outfield, coming back for the second one. And the signal is no ball. First ball of the match, and extra gift being given to the batsman.
He started there with a no ball, which is not a good sign for Speenghar Warriors. The captain of the side decided to bowl first, restrict him under the total of 170, and then chase it down, as we witnessed yesterday as well. That the second team, while they're chasing down the target, chase down easily. Here's the free hit delivery.
The danger man, Imran Mir, plays it very nicely, and a very good effort on the inside the circle by Speenghar Warriors fielder, but unable to grab that one, and no damage done on the free hit.
They want to play that towards the top of the field on the offside, and 2 more runs because of that slow outfield. Imran faces 2 deliveries so far, and we can see right from his intention He's putting the ball hard, hitting the ball very hard.
Very good start. Apart from that extra ball, which was a no ball, and very well executed as well.
Yeah, down to long off for a single to give strike to Muhammad Akram. Another explosive and destructive batter. And brings mid off inside the circle, mid wicket in place and long on for Muhammad Akram. And Muhammad Akram is not so strong against the spinner rather than the fast bowlers, but he is very strong on his back foot.
Long on comes in and long off in place for the spinner. Oh, proper connection. Fielder is there, but taken comfortably. Looks like it will go all the way, but straight to the hands of the fielder. First one goes down for Abaseen defenders.
There is a really big wicket, hit that strong, and that has enough height on it, but not the distance by Muhammad Akram. And straight to the hands of deep mid-wicket fielder. First one down for Abaseen defenders. Muhammad Akram goes for a golden one. 6 for 1. Nasir Maruf Khel once again gave a breakthrough in the first over against Abaseen defenders. He got the wicket of Imran Mir, and this time the big fish. And comfortably taken by Naveed Maruf Khel in the deep. Oh, one of the best bowlers so far in this tournament, Nasir Khan.
Yeah, an ideal start for Speenghar Warriors. And slip in place now. Taking strategy from the captain Zubaid Akbari. They want to keep them under pressure and have another breakthrough here. 10 out of 10 for the spinner in the first over so far. Oh, very good delivery. Dangerous one.
It's a sharp turn this time. Beaten Usman Noori. And the ball spins and turns away from the right-hander. With a little bit bounce as well in the pitch. Good carry to the wicket-keeper. Nasir got 4 wickets against the same opposition. And match number 13 against Abaseen defenders.
Very good delivery and equally well played. Straight down to long off for a single. Very good over. Very good start for Speenghar Warriors.
Now Imran tried to play his natural game and release the pressure here on the side because of the very first wicket, the very first over. Now deep mid-wicket comes in for Imran Mir. Long on and long off in place. Last delivery of the over.
This time through the leg side, but straight to the fielder. Finish with a dot. A successful over comes to an end. 7 for the loss of 1 after 1.
The wickets of Speenghar Warriors. Match number 13. That was the wicket by Abdullah Ahmad Zai. Nicely taken on his own bowling, and then a very good catch by Amin Logari, run-in catch. And that was again outstanding, and finger has raised. Walid Miaqil was brilliant on that day. And great piece of fielding. Got the wickets in form of run out. Abdullah Ahmed Zaidin. Again, that was another run out.
Aftab Alam will continue the second over. Right arm over the wicket from the media end. And Usman Nori will face him. Straight up in the air. Fielder is there, but it will be a very, very tough one. Oh, drops it. And looking for two here. Chance of a run out. Poor through. Still they are appealing. It looks like he is safe.
It was high up in there for a long, long time, but he misjudged that. Running back, never easy, that kind of catches. And at the end, dropped that catch. Was a very important one of Imran Mir. Eyes on the ball till the end, but and a great work in the deep by the other fielder to cut it off from the boundary.
Yeah, so far the batsmen of Abaseen defenders are playing with double mind. We have seen some shots, double-minded shots. They must be very, very careful and as well as with full confidence because it's a very crucial match. This time straight to the fielder. Wanted to go for big one through the onside, but only plays it straight to the fielder and no run so far.
Aftab Alam was also brilliant against Bandi Amir Stars, Pamir Stars, beg your pardon, and he got 5 wickets. That was chance of a run out as well. And the throw was very wide of the stumps. Yeah, needed directed here.
Once again, straight up in the air. Fielder is under it. And this time, once again, drops it. Wow, unbelievable. This time, the captain of the side puts it down in easy catch.
That catch was easy as you like. And captain of the side is not happy with his effort. Very, very disappointed. That was a simple catch. Dropped here, coming down the track. Imran Mir was high up in there. Easy peasy catch. And he put that down. Even he gripped in hands.
Yeah, opportunity provided, but unable to convert that into breakthrough. Poor fielding so far from the Speenghar Warriors. Once again, outside edge, but just short of the third man. One bounce to his hands.
3 deliveries and 3 opportunity missed by Speenghar Warrior. That time was a little bit lucky, but apishly played by Usman Nori. Excellent delivery. Great over so far by Aftab Alam.
Yeah, very good bowling so far from Aftab Alam. All 3 balls were quite dangerous. 2-time opportunity provided, and the 3rd time lucky didn't carry to the fielder. This time, once again, through the leg side, and a very good effort on the boundary line. Certainly saved some runs for his side.
Absolutely outstanding effort in the deep. Saved some runs after a couple of poor fielding. This time, that was an acrobatic performance in the field. Ball was running very, very quickly and cut it off with his right hand. Beautiful to watch. Muhammadullah Hamkar was the fielder in the deep.
The ball is not coming properly on the bat of Imran Mir. The way he is batting usually when he picks the ball, that lands outside of the boundary line. But today's result is quite different. This time connects it very well and will reach to the boundary line for 4.
The honest pet this time and powerfully hit, picked that well Imran Mir ends the over with a boundary 16 for 1 after 2.
Never mind, boys, never mind. Shaba, focus. Is khabar na the shabash.
This time the captain of Speenghar Warriors once again decided to continue with the spinner. Cuts it very nicely. The chase is on. But due to slow field, will be only 2 runs. Very good running between the wickets.
Not properly connected, that one. It was from the top of his bat, Usman Nouri. But cuts that nicely. Waited for that delivery. It was a little bit quicker, which is the strong zone of his bowling, Nasir Khan. And some sharp turn in extra bounce.
In the gap, straight to the fielder. Just for a single.
Yeah, pace of delivery, slow to the air by Nasir Khan, using all his variation. It's never easy to bowl in the power play for spinner with a new ball, but he has that ability and skills.
This time through the leg side. Not a proper connection once again. Very good effort on the boundary line by the fielder. Good teamwork. Aftab Alam was the second man.
Slow run again by Nasir Khan. Imran Mir want to pull that for a huge 6 on the onside. It was a rare poor delivery, but missed to get advantage of that. Bahir Shah Mahboob has done well.
Sweep it very nicely, but fielder is there. Looking for 2 here. And comfortably taken. Good running between the wickets. It's the second time in this over. They are taking a couple of runs quite comfortably.
It was a very good option from Imran Mir to go for a sweep shot against the spinners. If you want to capitalize the spinners well, you have to play these sweep and reverse sweep shots. Deep mid wicket for him in place in long gone. Goes with some full deliveries.
Wide offside off stump and wide signal by the umpire as well.
Exactly that he changed his line, but the review challenged by the wicket-keeper. It was a clear wide look-alike from this replay. Nasir Khan once again go with a quicker one. We want to invite Imran Mir to a cut shot. The shot in which he is not very strong, but he is very strong on the onside. Clever bowling so far by Nasir Khan, and the decision is wide. Three-time couple of runs, single and wide. 8 runs already from 4 deliveries. And same is the condition that Imran Mir lost his wicket to Wasim Akram. And the one down Sabir Hanif performed really well in the match number 13 against Speenghar. Now again they want to build a good partnership. These are the 5 wicket takers. In an innings for their team, Farman Safei was the captain of Bandi Amir Stars. Abdullah Ahmad for Abaseen Defenders. Nasir, 5 wickets for Speenghar Warriors. And another bowler from this side was Aftab Alam. Ismat Habibi was playing for Bandi Amir Stars, who got 5 wickets.
Even though they lost the first wicket very quickly in the first over, but still the runs are coming. Carefully played back to the bowler. No runs.
Excellent bowling right into the channel back to Nasir Khan. Wearing his length. That is good strategy from him. Wearing his pace, wearing his line and length. That's why he's very economical and a wicket taker. Last delivery of the over.
Wanted to go cut, but unable to connect. Dotted to finish with 24 for the loss of 1 after 3.
That was the story of the league stage matches. The top 4 teams qualify to the playoffs. Abaseen and Speenghar playing their qualifier 1. And after this, Kabul Zalmi will play against Shamshad Eagles, as they have the encounter yesterday as well. And Shamshad Eagles chased down the target of 242 in 17 overs to boost their net run rate, and they qualify as a 4th team to play off.
Aftab Alam is ready to bowl his second over. Some problem with the side screen, but now all right. Slower one, poor line in length, and punished by the right-hander. Boundary. Welcome boundary for Deffenders after a long time.
Yeah, it was a nothing delivery down the leg side. That's why Osman Noori says thank you very much. We're not thinking about to leave it as a wide delivery. It's better to play it towards the fine leg for a boundary. Started the over with 4 runs. And now they are in a better position than they started the innings.
That's a better line to be bowled. Looking for quick single, but they were quick enough to complete.
Yeah, some of the drop catches by Speenghar Warriors will cost them a lot in this very important and pressure game. But they still have one chance, because the winner of this team will qualify directly to the final of KPL season number 4. And the loser will still have a chance to play in the qualifier 2. You can see some of the sponsor board. Amir Haji Zada Hospital is the contributor of this league. And Amar Construction Company, Natro Energy, Prisma Juice, Milano. Thanks to all of them.
Once again, missed it and taken. Come back strongly. An opportunity provided and accepted delightfully.
And this time a different fielder. He's normally a very good fielder, safest pair of hands. And he got a wicket of Imran Mir. So finally and eventually that is a wicket for Aftab Alam. A slow delivery again, uses variation. You want to clear that mid-off, and comfortably taken by Shafak to see the back of Imran Mir. It was not a good day for the openers of Abaseen Defenders. Imran Mir walking off after scoring 16 of 12.
A very dramatic match so far. The 4th over is in progress, and we have seen everything. Faisal Shinozada, the new man in, the dangerous man. A lot of expectation for him today.
He always performed well for the side in imported matches. And he is recently in good form because he performed well in Shpageza Cricket League for Amu Sharks. sliding down the leg side and directed there, but Berther was safely home.
Yeah, you mentioned a very important point in the previous ball, that drop catches been very, very expensive for Speenghar Warriors, but a very good comeback from Aftab Alam. The first delivery bowled quite down the leg side, and then a very good comeback. And finally, he been able to provide a breakthrough for his side. And a very interesting match going on. Fourth over is in progress, and we have seen everything. No ball, free hit, drop catches, some hitting. So it is the beginning, and it would be a very, very decent game.
And talking about the star of Speenghar Warriors, they started really well. Good in delivery and cuts it nicely. Beautifully played by Usman Noori. Boundary for him.
Classic shot this time from the batsman, Usman Noori. Pure timing behind that shot. Against Aftab Alam, who is bowling quite magnificently so far. That was a very good shot.
Yeah, beautifully played that towards the offside in front of the gap. And have enough force to reach the boundary rope. Last delivery. Again, cut it lately, beautifully done again. And the ball is racing, but great work by the fielder Bilal Sami. 2 runs easily taken here. So after 4 overs, the runs are coming, but the wicket are falling. 36 for 2.
Thank you, Shafiullah Shinwari and Dr. Nurjan for the 4-over series. The sun is beating down. The surfer is quite good for batting today. Having seen Imran Mir, the captain of the side, along with the second captain, the vice captain, is back into the hatch. Now changes in bowling. Bilal Sami is introduced from the far end. Speenghar are very strong in bowling attack. On the other hand, if you see the batting lineup for the Abaseen Deffenders, they've got plenty of power hitters. The wind is slightly blowing across here. It's going to be, the pitch is getting a little drier. It's supporting the first 6 overs, the seamers. Drifting down the leg side, a very well drive by the wicketkeeper in saving boundary.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Salazar. It's a very important game at this moment. It's the qualifier number 1, Speenghar Warriors, and along with Abaseen Deffenders. If we just talk about Abaseen Deffenders, is a very strong team along with Speenghar Warriors. Now they are in qualifier number 1 in IOB National Cricket Stadium. They have already lost their 2 wickets in Imran Mir with Mohammad Akram Zazi, who had the strength of playing big shots there. But unfortunately, today was not great as they had the intention.
This time he picks up. All the way might be going. Umpire straight away goes for a signal of high. And it's called Spagiza.
That's the beauty of that shot. Faisal Shunuza was just intentionally waited for and punches it over long on. And he is a very fine player. He was pretty good in the under-19, had there plenty of centuries, but now they're in qualifier number 1. This delivery against the quality bowler Bilal Sami. He was dispatching it to Villangan. Absolutely big shot.
You're right that they are attacking the best bowler of the side. There he goes. Gently push that ball for a single. Zubair is the fielder. Chance of a run out. Over the top of the stumps.
It will be a very good combinations between Usman Noori with 10 delivery speeds and 17 runs, along with Faisal Shunuza, the 8 runs from 3 deliveries. It's his wiseness that he played first ball away of the stadium and second ball just gets rotate the strikes. And now Usman Noori on strike. And the quality bowler Bilal Sami conceded 2 deliveries, 8 runs conceded. And this over is just going about 8 runs. 1 extra runs also in this over.
This time he packs up nicely, all the way goes. Into the stains, goes for half a dozen.
It wouldn't be a matter for Abaseen Deffenders if still they lost the 2 wickets, but Osman Nuri has picked this delivery absolutely well. This was in a good line, and Osman Nuri was looking very dangerous to the delivery and dispatches it down the leg side. And that is another net throw in the Spagize.
Yeah, when you're consuming some of the net throws, so you can speak about what a start for the batting. Attacking the best bowler of the side. Bilal Sami has been expensive, 3 deliveries. Will this be the 4th? Umpire goes for high signaling and says 1 for the over. But Shabir Noori, he would be thinking that, should I review that? He is going to ask the non-striker Zaint. I think they think it's a fine delivery. So no need to lose wicket cheaply here.
Yeah, definitely. You've already taken some runs there, and it's a power play, and you made some runs there. And this delivery was wide up, off stump pitching in the middle of the pitch, was bouncing a little, and the umpire straight away gives it a warning.
Now just a gentle push for a single. That sensible cricket already got to maximum in this over. Expensive start by Bilal Sami. This is the 5th over of the power play. In the team, Abbas Defenders are unbeaten. They would be looking to win this game today. If they win, they will find the way to the final.
But if they lost, they will find a way to the second qualify. And in night's time, we have eliminator, which will be also such an important game. And the loser of that game will be directly out of the tournament.
Yeah, the loser, as you said, right? The loser is going to play tomorrow against the winner of the eliminator today in the evening match. So finishes with a dot. After 5, they're having 51 for the loss of 2.
Look at this wonderful graphics. Top performance of the QUALIFIER 4th edition. Han Hespital 2026. Nasir Khan Maruf Khair is absolutely in a form and rhythm. 15 wickets still have, and he is the leading wicket taker of the season. Asani Sahel with a lot runs there. 259 is also on the board, on the top of the leading score. And Muhammad Akram also with the best strike rate, we could say. And Uzair Niazai, their most catches so far, 5 catches. And Hassan Sahel with the highest individual and an innings, 132, his highest score in this individual score for him in this 4th edition of QUALIFIER.
Having seen plenty of these batters are selected for the Asian Games, and there comes the captain of the side, Zubair Akbari, is going to start from the comeback end. Last ball of the last over of the power play. He rightly attacking the stumps, and Faisal Shinozada takes his time along with Osman Nuri.
Yeah, Zubair Akbari, the skipper of the side, comes in and introduces into the attack for bowling the last over of the power play. He's spinning also the ball away, but this one just goes the leg side and just runs taken. Zubair Akbari is a very successful captain yet, because he is now playing in the Qualify 1. If you do remember his tricks he does there, a man cut out.
Yeah, I asked him in the toss presentation. He said that I was given run out the same way, so I took the revenge. There he goes. What a shot. That has been one bounce. The connection was a decent from the meaty part of the bat.
That was absolutely needed, and crucial boundary by Osman Nuri. He is reaching a score to 29 after 15 deliveries. As you were talking about Zubair, he got his revenge there because he was stuck there with the other bowler, and he's been run out there, and he's got his revenge. In the last delivery, 2 deliveries remain there, he get that out. So he also gets revenge and win the game too.
Yeah, that was a crucial game. 2 runs they needed. One was for tie and one was to go and win that, and they had 5 deliveries left. So that was a good presence of mind by the captain of the side that night. So today he's going to finish the power play with his spell. His first over there, a bit expensive there, 6 runs of 3 deliveries. They're lucky that they got both the openers back on their way to the hatch.
Now, it would have been more than 57 if these two players were there, because they were dangerous species on the ground. And Mohammad Akram Zaze, the best striker of the season. And as you talk them about,
Yeah, they had early departures today. Zaze was not staying there for a long time, and Imran Mir was just following him. If they are going to continue. So now we'll have to see that umpire is flying, waving there. That's Zabarak Bari bowling his fifth delivery inside the power play. Never easy for the spin bowlers, especially for the four-timers here. There he goes, a Yorker line attempt is. Good running between the wickets here.
very good bowling by Zubair Akbari. That's something smartly bowling. And if you just watch this over, it's just going conceded of 6 runs from 5 deliveries. And yet Faisal Shanozada with 10 runs out of his 16 and 30 runs for Usman Nuri. There he goes. Over extra cover. Finds some room and beautifully played by Usman Nuri. That's a boundary comes off of the last delivery of the power play. And it's 6 gone, 63 for 2.
Having seen brilliant start after losing 2 quick back-to-back wickets, the captain of the side along with his vice captain Bahar done and dusted here, and Bilal Sami a bit expensive in the very first over, conceded 15 runs without picking any wicket. It's a crucial match as we're going to discuss about the winner of today's game straight to the final in 21st of August in the very venue here. And the loser of today's match will be playing tomorrow with the winner of eliminator first in the evening match.
Yeah, from these matches, all the matches are absolutely important and crucial for them to win. And this is even important than the other because this match will give you the final. If you win this, you will go directly a final. It means that you won't be in the qualified too.
Rightly called. And one thing you might have noticed that, look at, that's all we're going to talk about qualifier 1 today. The winner straight to the final and the loser will be waiting for tomorrow's game. This was having extra bounce, but very well connected. Slight fumble in the field, good running between the wickets.
That's absolutely good running between the wicket. You're talking about the qualifier number 1 of the today games. And look at them, Abaseen Deffenders and Speenghar Warriors. And night we will have the 3rd team and 4th team vs eliminator. It means that Kabul Zalmi and Milano Shamshad girls will face each other. And then the second qualifier number 2, the lost of the qualifier 1 and the winner of eliminator will face each other. And also on the Friday, 21st August will be the final. There he goes. It's high up in the air. The fielder is there and takes a safe catch. Faisal Shanozada lost his wicket.
It was very well connected, got the elevation but didn't get the distance here. Bilal Sami got a breakthrough here. A much needed wicket for the Speenghar Warriors here. Bilal would be just having a sigh of relief after getting that big wicket. So the big fish is caught in the net.
It was on the middle part of the bat, but not carried a lot. The fielder was, it was too high because of it was hanging in the air, and the fielder was there. Takes a fine grab. He hangs his hand towards it, and finally safely taken. And Faisal Shanozada gone after scoring 12 runs of his 7 deliveries with a strike rate of 171. By Bilal Sameh, he got some shots of also Faisal Shanozada, but there is the event.
Showing some frustration after the dismissal there. And I think the new batters coming out in at number 5 is Amin Logari, the centurion of the tournament. Let's have the dismissal. Not quite middle that. It was up in there, hanging there. The fielder was just watching closely. Very well just catched. Oh, the fielder is Naveed Maruf Khail with a fine catch there. So if your ground fielding is good, you can just restrict the opposition not to get too many runs. So out come the new batters. So when you're taking wickets, the intervals, the run rate is just dropping down.
And there also bowler will be looking where to be bowled and where he gets out the fielders. And there's not a power play that do fielders outside the circle. Else, 5 players now can be allowed outside the circle and they can field there. Sadiq Pacha comes in, very good delivery, little bounce and not a chance to run stake.
Sadiq Pacha is the finisher for the team, but today he is very early there to come into bat. That's why he will be playing some defensive tactics. Later on, he's going to pull the trigger.
Yeah, Sadiq Pacha, one of the great finisher for Abaseen defenders. And also, if you remember, when he gets a 50 in a game, he was going also slow, and then finally some shots there. He also have the quality to give the strike and to stay there and make a partnership. Very good delivery, bouncing a lot. And there was a dot given.
Umpire went high, signal and warning has been given. That was a well-directed bouncer. Let's have a look. Headed it hard, extracting some bounce. Right coming into the helmet. But he was ducking down in time. Bilal is also furious here. He is having extra pace. He was expansive in the very first over, but a good bouncing back. Only 2 runs of 4 deliveries.
The pace was on with this delivery and also was bouncing extra. And Bilal Sameh, after some poor deliveries, he came back absolutely stronger. And now you can definitely watch him with some greater delivery in the slot. That's some different variations. Bouncing and the line of Yorker and different ball variation.
He knows that the new batter cannot go big. That's why he is just going some of the surprising deliveries that he can play the ball up in the air. But last ball was very good. It was a 2-crusher, right attacking the stumps. Sadiq Pacha, one of the clean striker of the ball. Today he's facing Bilal Sameh, but as I told you before that it's very early for him that he can smash.
I have seen Sadiq Pacha in Speenghar, I think, and that was in Wahan. There were some runs needed in over, but he finished things off in style. There were some maximums contained on his wonderful batting, and now yet on strike. Down the leg side, what should be given because it was with some distance.
A little bit discipline in ball has been missing. The first ball he was starting was also the same sort of delivery that was declared a wide, and once again the last ball of his second over. So now look at the score on the board, 66 for 3.
Look at this delivery, was also too quick. I think this ball will be about 136 or 37 because if we just saw it from the pace, it was sliding down the leg side.
Yeah, you are having good calculation here. Without any machine you're talking about, that's pace of the ball. Yeah. So finishes with a dot. Plenty of dot balls to finish. After 2, he conceded 18 runs, and after 766 for loss of 3 wickets.
There is the match of eliminator. Kabul Zalmi up against Milano Shamshadi Girls. The Milano Shamshadi Girls have got dominated Kabul Zalmi in last match. Still, the target was too high, but Milano Shamshadi Girls were absolutely well with chasing down the target. And they well faced at night. It would be also a very good match.
Yeah, you remind me about an important game yesterday. We are the captain of Shamshad Eagle, won the toss and they decided to bowl first. We thought that his decision was absolutely wrong, but later on he proved that he can chase. And they chased it down in 17 overs, 242 runs. All the batters performed well for the team. Shehzad Mohammadi, Riyaz Hassan, Iqdam ul Haq, Samiullah Shinwari, and Muslim Musa. He was very good with strike rate. And here comes Muhammad Lahamkar. Yorker length attempted straight away. That's the only safest area you can bowl.
Muhammad Amkar, also one of the great bowler that has received some wonderful bowling yet for Speenghar Warriors. And I do remember he is helping the team in that match when they had Zubaid Akbari had that tricks. He was also amazing with some bowling there, some Yorkers and bowls the wicket off. And also you were talking about Kabul Zalmi with their 4 bowling lineup because they have all given a lot runs to Milano Shamshadi Girls as they were dominating.
Backing away from the stumps, he was not ready. Something was bouncing over there, but you could see here scoring Usman Noori, 34 of 18 deliveries. The batter was just backing away. Somebody was in front of the side screen moving here.
It was a man who had the white shirts. That is what he refused suddenly. And he was just backing away because of the white cloth. And Usman Nuri again on strike.
This time, nudges on the back foot there for a single. Here, Sadiq Pacha takes time. Muhammadullah Hamkar, having seen him a lot in domestic circuits, they really would be looking to score 200 runs. Is going to be a defensive target on the board.
But look at Sadiq Pacha. He paced poor delivery, but not yet any runs on the board for him as well. What would his intentions be to have some runs? I think he want to get his account open with a massive 6.
He would be looking, but so far he is under immense pressure here because not having seen him, this is the 5th one you can count on. Sadiq Pacha, when he comes to bat at over number 13, 14 at the death overs, is very strong. He can get 20, 25 in each over. But here on, he has been given the task to just rotate the strike and take his time.
And also Muhammad Amkar with his well bowling line and he is making the batters forced to get just stopped it, not to have shots on that. And because of Sadiq Pacha is the big hitter, what can't do now?
There he goes. It goes all the way out of the ground. Does the business half a dozen.
That's what we're talking about. He wants to get his account open with a maximum. There he goes. Suddenly he accepted me. Why he is now with 6 runs of his 6 deliveries, 5 delivery dots, and then he straight away goes over extra cover out of the ground. Very well picked by Sadiq Pacha. You're amazing with the shot.
Yeah, I will ask him that. Did you hear something from the com box? 6 of 6 now. Just before that, he played 5 dots. The pressure was building, but he is specially made for those situations that he can smash. Sadiq Pacha, when he connects, the ball doesn't stand at the ground. The ball is all the way. So the umpire is made to bring another box of balls, and they will have to replace.
That is what it was going miles away off the ground. It would be lost earlier, and there might be some children's got it already of that because it was too far. And also, if we talk about the Speenghar Warriors, their batting strength, also Asan Isa Khel, Wafiatar Khel, Zubair Akbari, Shafiqullah Shafaq, plenty of players that also can do with their bats some runs as well.
That rally was a pressure-releasing shot from Sadiq Pacha. And now he will have his confidence very high. But still, he needs to play some conservative shots. This time, he was going to leave the ball to the wicketkeeper, but finally, he decided to just guide. That is sensible cricket. No need to go and play all the shots, and no need to take any risk.
Sadiq Pacha, one of his best strengths I have seen, he can pick the slot deliveries a lot. If you saw that delivery was in the slot and he was slightly going with the big shots and this was bouncing and he just guides towards the third man and third man is inside the circle but short third is outside the circle and definitely they're also in the upside. And it's 6 gone, 63 for 2.
Slower one this time, he guides it well. We'll be calling for 2. Good running, good communication between these two. So Muhammadullah Hamkar finishes with 10 in his first. Overall, they're having 76 for the loss of 3 after 8.
Yeah, had some wonderful games going at this moment. And we just watched Speenghar Warriors, especially Nasir Khan Marfil. How about his wonderful bowling spell and the recent form he is having?
Yeah, leading wicket taker for the team, Nasir Khan Ace, and he is doing a terrific job for the team. He is very well dominating and controlling. So look at those wickets. The dismissal could be seen here. The first one, Muhammad Akram lost his wicket, and the second one, Imran Mir, the danger man. He was trying to go over the top of mid-off, but he was caught inside the circle. Not a big heave there, and he was going to struggle for that. So, and the third man was Faisal Shinuzada. He lost his wicket to Bilal Sami. That was a shot.
Some changing in the voice. Mr. Shafiullah Shinwari along with Rahmatullah Shahzad will be joining you the comebacks.
Thank you, Mr. Rihan and Master Najibullah Salarzai. for the commentary here in this magnificent qualifying number 1 in the KFL. We can call it not a good start for Abaseen Defenders, losing 3 wickets in just 7-7 after 8-5-1 is not terrific start. What about this?
Yeah, exactly that, because we were talking about the strong batting lineup of Abaseen Defenders, and they lost their top order batters. Now they're under pressure, but still they have a very good batting lineup to come. Siddiqullah Pacha, who performed really well in the previous match, he scored 49, a quick fire innings from him. Missed out a very well-deserving half-century.
Yeah, big man is in strike, Siddiq Pacha. Just turning the ball through single, a little bit trouble might be happening, so just single is taken easily here.
And the good thing in Siddiqullah Pacha is reading the situation of the game as he did in the last match as well. Rotation of strike for a couple of deliveries and then go for some big shots as well. He started his innings with a big 6.
In the pitch poll presentation, Mr. Najibullah Sanders, they told me that the pitch is going to be great for batting. Just the one prediction was absolutely phenomenal. Mentioned that Speenghar Warriors, and finally, this man mentioned to me that Speenghar Warriors, if they win the toss, they're going to go to ball first. And the prediction came through. It's absolutely a good prediction from Salarzy. So otherwise, the pitch is going to be great bowling as well. A little bit cracks is going to be supporting, helping for the seamers as well.
So now it is a bit confusing. Are you trying to long or right?
No, he was great. The prediction about the decision for the Speenghar Warriors was great, but the prediction about batting wicket wasn't great. That's because of when he said that Speenghar Warriors, they win the toss, they will be decided about the bowling first. That was absolutely a phenomenal.
Hassan Isakhiled 259 in this innings, is the leading run scorer. And deep in the boundary, that is just a single. But a very good looking drive, that one, to bring Siddiq Pacha on strike.
One change in the color for the Abaseen Defenders. This is the first time they're coming in this really light blue color in this season.
Exactly, change his jersey color from black. Nicely played that. And a slight fumble. Siddiq is looking for 2. One is enough for Usman Nouri.
Yeah, this purple, well, you didn't talk about this purple color for the Abaseen Defenders. I think the previous one was fantastic, black and a little bit yellow. There was a combination, between the black and yellow was great.
Yeah, looks great. Still, Abaseen Defenders in this jersey, in my point of view.
The only man that is going great about Usman Nouri, 39-42, is going really carefully, is really class man for the side. In this occasion, whenever they're losing the wickets, I think it's going to be a good policy about just going carefully single and then rotation the side. It's going to give a lot of chance to them to have a partnership next time.
Yeah, exactly that, because they lost their top order batters. They need a very big partnership until 15 or 16 is over. And then both of the batters has the ability to go for big shots.
Just played for a single, and this time just straight toward the. If we talk about a fielding position, a deep cover, short fine leg, deep square leg, deep mid wicket, and long on thereof, long off as well. Shafiqullah Shafaq, the great fielder of the side thereof, and this is going to be end of the war as well.
So injury here, that a keeper hit on his mouth, and we'll hope that it will not be very serious injury. 5 wickets takers of this tournament, as we mentioned earlier, Abdullah Ahmad Zay is playing for. And here is the time for strategic timeout. 2.5 minutes break. Usman Nouri contributed so well for the side, 40 of 25. Siddiq Pacha. And the last 2 matches, it was very unorthodox from him. He scored 11 of 12. The very slow start, but he is capable to boost the strike rate and play big shots at the end when he faces a lot of deliveries in the crease. 84 for 3 after 9.3 overs.
Now you can see the fifer. 5 wickets taker in an innings. Perman Lasafi from Benamis Charles, the skipper of the side. Abdullah Ahmad is from Abaseen Deffenders, the great seamer for the side, which is taken 5 as well. And Nasir Merfield from Speenghar Warriors, 5 wickets for this minute, and after from Speenghar as well. Otherwise, the last one is Matullah Habibi from Palm Stars. These are the 5 players that they have taken 5 wickets in an innings.
Now Muhammadullah Hamkar to continue his over from the commentary box end. Yeah, just turned down to the onside for a single towards deep mid wicket in deep square leg. Ali Ahmed Nasser was hit when threw the ball, the fielder threw the ball, but he's fine now. He's a very good batter and played a superb knocker. And this is the VIP launch where all the guests are here enjoying the game.
Outside edge, there will be just a small boundary. I mean, a simple one is coming in this time for Abaseen Deffenders. Slow swing at the batting and slow ball as well.
Yeah, that ball was kept a bit low as well. That was not a pace-on delivery, and normally he's not even bowling that pace-on delivery, but lucky boundary for Siddiq Pacha. And end the over with that boundary for Abaseen Deffenders. They will be happy and will take that. Half of the over is done, and Abaseen Deffenders lost 3 wickets in the process. But these two in the middle are performing and bearing superbly well for the side and searching for a very good partnership.
Focus, boys, focus. Awaz, 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 shabas.
The skipper of the side, Zubair, comes just back to the boundary. They're going really carefully, really slowly. Mr. Shippy.
Yeah, because of that early wicket in the first over by Nasir, and then Imran Mir was not clicked his innings beautifully. He lost his wicket on 16, got by Aftab Alam. So now they're searching to put a very competitive total. As Zubair Akbari says in Tossed to you that he would try to restrict them under 170, and they're now doing so well.
And if we talk about decision about the skipper of the side, Speenghar Warriors, they are successful team now. So far, 3 wickets, and the runs are not that much, which should be in this track. Just the main reason for Abaseen Deffenders might be losing the wicket of the great and devastating player Akram Zazi, just and duck. That was absolutely a big reason.
Zubair also going so well. That was a full toss delivery. Siddiq Pacha coming down the track and made it a full toss for himself, but not capitalized so well to get a boundary or a maximum for the side. On the other end, Usman Nouri is reaching up to a milestone here. He's just 6 runs away. Quick single taken.
Matt Spelding there, just 1 runs more. And this time they took double in this time. Usman Nouri is doing the best. 40 plus of just 29 is great and phenomenal strike for this man. Watergate says, and this can be a class player, and it is the key player for Abaseen Deffenders, which is going really nice for the team. He is exactly a great test player, but now he's doing the best in T20. If we talk about this man, Usman Nouri, a smashed and scored more than 340 in Afghanistan. Do you remember how many complete runs he has scored? 300 plus.
Yeah, exactly that. I think he is the highest individual run scorer in an innings in the first class cricket of Afghanistan. These are the highlights. Nasir started with a no ball and that put away for a boundary. And in the very first over, he got a wicket of a very dangerous Muhammad Akram. And then the wicket of that was a drop catch by the captain. Imran Mir put that to the onside. And then straight to the hands of Shafiqullah Shafaq. Second wicket for Speenghar at a very good power play.
Absolutely phenomenal strike from this man. That was not a good shot. Posed perfectly, got 6 runs. Straight. That was another good shot. And just straight to the fielder. Made no mistake, just catching that ball. Plotted another one. Nasser, the fifer of the season for Speenghar Warriors, coming here and finds the gap. Just single will be available for the side. They do not try to go back way. That's because of building a great partnership for the time. And it is a good policy whenever you desire, you're keen to put a back total for the opposition and you're just losing early wicket, you do well to make a partnership.
Good delivery this time, huge appeal and drifting down the leg side. That was a very good delivery, full of a length and slow to the air. Siddiq Pacha wants to sweep that. You asked about the highest individual. That was, I think, 335 by Usman Nouri.
Sweeps. But just straight. The way they're batting, there is no looking at the pores behind the bat is because they do not want to go big. They can do that just as they need to have the great partnership. That's why they say the only reason that they're just going carefully, really slowly. And it takes a good policy, but the team can give a lot of chance to them to put a big total.
On the other end, great and tight bowling by the two spinners of Speenghar Warriors, Zubair and Nasir Khan. The man in form because not allowing them to free the arms and go for a big shot. He's bowling according to the field and stump to stump. That's why they can't go for a big shot to lose the wicket at this stage of the game. Goes back again but followed the batter. That is the good sign of a very good bowler, a clever bowler in the middle. This is the consolidate phase of the game, so that's why they're dealing with 1 and 2s.
This is a wonderful policy, wonderful game is going and they struck. They do well, just rotating the strike. Last ball of the over. Just going for a glance. But is coming a wide delivery, 2 extra.
Down the leg side and a single also taken. Siddiqullah Pacha is now on strike. Can he finish this over with a big shot? Deep extra cover, long on and long off in place. Goes back and smash it hard for a boundary by Siddiqullah Pacha and ends the over with 4.
And this might be absolutely a good shot. 106 for 3 after 12.
enter the 3 digits number on the board for 105 for 3 after 12.
Now look at the batting card here. Mohammad Akram scoring 0, facing just 1 delivered 16 by Imran Mir, the captain of the side, 12 by Faisal Shinozada. These are the 3 batters that lost their wickets. And if you see the 2 batters right in the middle, Usman Noori and Siddiq Pacha, one of the strong hitter of the ball. Zubayd Akbari to start. Quicker one this time, slashes away. Deep point fielder is there.
Yeah, Abaseen defenders still in a very good position. 107 for the loss of 3. And the 13 over is in progress, and a very good innings by Usman Noori. 49 of 33.
Wanted to use his feet, but he couldn't middle it well. Outside edge. Zubayd Akbari is quite coming and attacking the middle of the stumps with a Yorker length attempted.
Now Usman Noori is on strike. 1 run away from his brilliant half century under the pressure.
This time, 1 knee shot. And he brings up his half century with a style there. He really deserves to score a half century. Today, the captain and the heading batters did not do well, but Usman Noori took the responsibility in scoring a half century. Still, he can manage to go and get runs for the team.
Yeah, very good pair right at the middle. Usman Noori, 50 of 34 balls, and still not out at the crease. Now all eyes on this man, Siddiq Pacha, strong hitter of the ball.
When he's going to go big, still he's dealing on singles. A lot of the strike would be given to Shabir Noori. Siddiq Pacha scoring 25 of 21 deliveries, so far not that good, but he knew the condition well. That he's playing according to the condition, and the team situation was a little bit poor, losing 3 quick wickets.
Yeah, they must stay at least till 15 overs. And then they should go for big shots and target some overs of the opposition. But so far they're very well going according to the situation and playing with the requirements of time.
Straight to Shafiqullah Shafaq, putting a dive there, but the ball is just sliding away from his hands. Just before that delivery, he was brought from short mid-wicket to backward point.
Zubayd Akbari is also a very good option for Speenghar Warriors. He's a part-timer, but a very useful bowler. All the time comes and takes wicket. You can say a wicket-taker bowler is for the...
Wanted to go for a sweep shot, Siddiqullah Pacha, rare from him. In win for a slight appeal, but finishes with a dot after 1,311 for loss of 3 wickets.
Match officials, Yasir Latif Zai, the match referee. Alongside him, the TV umpire, Sabir. Very important persons of today's game. They are doing their job very well. Experienced officials of Afghanistan Cricket Board.
Doing a terrific job controlling the game in their officiating. This is match number 16. Few more matches to be played, and the grand finale will be played on Friday. In the very venue here, we are expecting a huge crowd. That's a night match. And these are the scorers. Ehsanullah, having plenty of experience for Afghanistan, ACB Cricket Board has worked a lot. And alongside him, his co-partner, Ikramullah Zahir alongside him. All of them are having a very tough task there. Their duty is very punctual. So Muhammad Lahamkar is brought back into the attack. First ball. Back off the length. Call is for 2, but Nasir Marufkhel is running from the boundary line and just picks up only 1 run. So it's a good running by Nasir Marufkhel.
Yeah, Muhammad Hamkar is also a very good option for Speenghar Warriors in their side. He is a medium pacer and very impressive these days. Some instruction from the senior Shafiqullah Shafaq, because he is there to share some knowledge and his expert opinion with the youngsters. Short fine leg, short third man inside the bound.
Poor line, poor delivery. The non-striker was in drastic chance of a run out, but then look at miscommunication between the two. In Shafiqullah Shafaq, he is having a fumble there. A drama created, and somehow they come back for that run. That was a wide-ish delivery. The wicket-keeper tried to go and hit the non-striker Zain, but Shafiqullah was behind that, backing the ball. He was not in a good control to stop.
They must be very, very careful and as well as very alert, because now the momentum is going from their hands to the opposition side.
This time a cheeky one. Goes all the way, flat. And what a shot that was. The intention was quite clear. Muhammad Hamkar wanted to go for the Yorker length, but became a full toss. And he easily managed. Effortless, win for Spagiza.
Very good shot, because he is well set now. He's there from a long, long time at the crease. Easy picking for him. Maximum from the bat of Manuri. That was the missed fielding of the previous ball. You can see a couple of times they misfield and fumble.
Slower delivery. Deceived with a slower one. He was waiting for the quick ball to come in. He will have to go for a slice. And straight away he is asking the non-striker, should I go for the review? But he said, no, it's a fine delivery. Let's have a look at that one. Muhammad Hamkar, good thinking. That was the previous shot. Not a good delivery and just scored of 6 runs there. But soon after that, he had a good comeback. Again and again, struggling there to go big. That's sensible cricket. If runs are coming, no need to lose your wicket. In the last 5 overs, you need to target and go big. From here on, they need to smash and get runs for the team, because they've got 7 wickets in hand and 6.2 overs left.
Yeah, credit goes to Usman Noori, the way he bat under the pressure, because already they lost very crucial wickets. Muhammad Akram, the captain, went early in the first over. Then back-to-back wickets, and now they are in a very good position.
Wanted to go once again, improvisation. But this time it was a Yorker length, he was unable to connect it. We have seen it's rare from the batter Siddiq Pacha. When you are having 5 strokes, you can play your natural ones. These are a bit risky. No need to go for such kinds of shots.
And if we talk about the target, from here on, almost 6 more overs, and they must try their best to add at least 80 more runs, or 75, or at least 70 runs to the total to defend it easily, because a very strong batting side. Speenghar Warriors.
This time he hits it with a great control. Call is for 2, but he's in back. And now he's asking to go in this. There is another chance, but the fielder could not grab the ball with the first attempt, and the ball was bubbling in his hand. So got 2 runs there.
Actually, the throw was at the wrong side. It should have been thrown to the wicketkeeper, because that is the safest hands in the ground. And it's very tough for a fielder to collect the ball. The way the fielder throw the ball. Look at this strong arm. And a very tough job for the player to stop that one and allow the batsman to go for an extra run.
If you want to play long innings, it needs bundle of energy. So when you are running and the sun is beating down, it's scorching heat here, it's brightly shining, there is no wind. So you are getting dehydrated. So try to just consume some energy and play the last 6 overs well. So Nasir Marif Khail is the attacker, the leading wicket taker so far. And today earlier he got the big wicket of the captain of the side, the vice captain Muhammad Wasim Akram. But Siddiq Pacha, how does he negotiate and how does he play his ball? The ball is angling in towards the stumps.
That is the VIP box. Some VIP guests for today's game, enjoying the live competition and a very crucial match of this year KPL 2026, sponsored by Khan Medical Complex. Very good experiment from Abdul Latif Ayubi here in the beautiful city of Kabul, providing an opportunity for the fans of cricket to have some fun and enjoy the moments.
And especially the night matches. Siddiq Pacha facing, that was not a good delivery, and he went for a sweep shot, barreled that well, beating the fielder at short fine. There, Aftab Alam was standing, he was not putting any dive. If he should have gone for it, I might have stopped the ball, but somehow it races away to the boundary.
Definitely very well played, because as you mentioned, there was a short fine leg fielder, but unable to stop that one. So started with a poor line by Nasir Khan, and the dangerous man, Siddiqullah Pacha, is on strike.
He needs to play with a straighter bat. This time it's a gentle push for a single. That's a sensible cricket after conceding a boundary. He is going to return the strike. The bowler was tipping on the ball. So the spikes, there are some umpires going to check the ball. So umpires are very keen in checking the ball, that when the ball is out of the ground, they are having Caesar, that sometimes the thread is coming out.
Nasir Khan will continue.
Only he pushes the ball for a single there. A lot of the strike should be given to Siddiqullah Pacha. This is the time he should just put his foot on the accelerator here on. They are having 130 and they have got 5.3 deliveries left, 33 legal deliveries. And they've got 7 wickets in hand.
5 fielders on the boundary line for the spinner for Siddiqullah Pacha.
Nudges on the back foot through the onside. Today they're very calm, especially Siddiq Pacha, apart from the first shot that he played toward long off, and that was Kora Shpagiza. Since that, he's very calm there. And Nouri is taking the responsibility to score a half century, but facing 41 deliveries, not the quickest ones so far. Wanted to go to the top, but missed that. Nasir Marif Khail was appealing and asking umpire to go for an out, but umpire was not convinced.
Yeah, very strong appeal this time from the youngster. Have a look at it again. Definitely. Oh, that was a close call. But umpire decides in the favor of the batsman and giving it not out.
Yeah, that was slightly offside. Backing away from the stumps. Risky Shafiqullah lies there. He's very fine at fielding, but somehow he can't see the single in the last ball. So after 15, 1, 3, 2, 3.
Well, again, Shafiqullah Shafaq, clever enough to save some runs, but unable to stop the single.
Shafiqullah is not feeling well. He might have some injuries in his shoulder because he was just falling on. He's a big man. So which part of his body he's feeling that? Fine, straight away calling the physio. And there he comes. with a box of some treatment. He's going to have some magic spray, and we'll have to see that is he having, what sort of problems does he have in. Look at the crowd is very silent here. If they're not finding any shpagizas in salurizas, they're very calm. They're enjoying that when the game is getting emotional.
Yeah, definitely, because the way these two are batting in the middle, they are trying to find a strong foundation and rebuild the innings from here on and provide a very good platform for the upcoming batsmen to go for the big shot easily. The first option and the safest option would be they should stay on the wicket by themselves because they are well set now. And that is the batting display of Usman Noori of today's game. Brilliant hitting 50 under pressure in a very crucial time and in a very big stage as well. Hero for today's game for the Abaseen defenders. And still at the crease, not out.
Aftab Alam, the wicket taker in the previous match. He had 5 wickets for himself, and most of them were cleaned up. So now last 5 overs left. 30 legal deliveries to be bowled by Speenghar Warriors. They are having strong bowling attack. Back of the lane, extra bounce. And straight goes to the fielder there at deep square leg for a single. So now Siddiqullah Pacha will take the strike. Umpire says it was waist or shoulder high in signal that. But Aftab Alam is not that happy from the decision.
Yeah, warning being given to Aftab Alam, 1 for the over. And he is not quite happy from the decision of the umpire. Large number of spectators are present here in the ground, enjoying today's competition. A very good opportunity for the people of Kabul. Come here and enjoy the matches.
This time up in the air, the ball is right going down. The keeper tried to reach, but it was miles away from him. So Aftab Alam is struggling to extra bounce there. He knows that Siddiqullah Pacha is very strong. I can't ball in the slots. Still, the pitch is behaving well for the seamers.
Yeah, that was a top edge, and luckily landed safely because the third man was deep fine leg. The fielder was away, and as well as no opportunity for the wicket keeper to grab that one. And Aftab Alam is not very happy, first from the decision of the umpire and now from the fielders. But you should go and try your best to create another opportunity. Still a lot of time to come back strongly.
This time, straight as an arrow, one bounce over the top of the bowler. That's needed. As I told that they can't ball into in the slots.
Yeah, no surprise. You can expect these kind of shots from a well-set batsman, Usman Noori. Plays it with full confidence, straight down the ground, into the side screen. So very good batting display. And now it's time for them to go for the big shots and shift the gears because it's the final stage of the game and they must try their best to add some valuable runs to the total.
Slower one, it goes all the way. Right coming into the come box. What a shot had been. A gigantic one from the bat of Usman Noori. Now that's needed. First ball he went for a boundary and now with the Shpagiza he's finishing.
74 of 36 balls. That has been extraordinary batting. Slower one and too much slower one and he was ready for that one. Waited for the delivery, picked up nicely and sends it out of the boundary for another maximum. So 10 runs of the last 2 balls. Now looks like they are going for a big shot. 74 of 36 and still at the crease.
Here he goes. It's going to be another one even better. And umpire straight away calls that's a no ball. Expensive no ball from Aftab Alam. He was just pushing the line. And it was a colossal one from his bat.
Wow, unbelievable. What a sound of the bat. Just listen it again. How beautifully he picked that ball and went a long distance through the leg side. Flick of the wrist. Great word from the Usman Noori. And now free hit from bat to verse. Definitely Aftab Alam will be under pressure because conceding 2-minute runs in this over. 2 sixes and a boundary, and now free hit. Absolutely drama.
Now you can't change your field because it was a freebie. Free hits. So when their batters are not changing their position, you can't change your field. So Aftab was looking to sink that short third into the deep third position. But there is a free license for the batter. Already he went to back-to-back sixes there. Aftab doesn't know where to pitch the ball. There he goes. And what a shot that has been. It might be the third one. 3 consecutive. That was a half volley in. He slashes that well. Flat and hard.
This was the best one for me because the way he picked the ball through the offside over the covers. Have a look at again how beautifully he played that one. Even though there was a fielder, but no chance for him to grab that one. 3 back-to-back sixes, an expensive over.
You're also getting some emotions here in the com box. You enjoy it as well.
Yeah, not only me, because all of the fans of the cricket will definitely enjoy that shot.
This time, guys, it well. He goes for a dive, Hassani Sahil, but he can't stop. What an expensive over this one has been from Aftab Alam. That's why they were waiting, and finally they targeted 1 over. Plenty of runs came off that. I didn't count how many runs, might be 26.
Yeah, that is the moment for which the crowd were waiting and the fans of cricket were, and now finally witnessing some quality strokes from the bat of Usman Noori and Siddiqullah Pacha. Change in the vices. Rahmatullah Shirzad and Naveedur Rahman will join you for the next over.
What a good partnership. This says 123, 12.4 overs. Magnificent and a significant strike from these 2 batters to Abaseen Deffenders. In the middle overs, they were so slow, but finally they are awake, they are active, and they did well. What a great strike this says.
Yeah, that's something smartly doing out there in the field. If you just watch Usman Noori was waiting to make some runs on the board, but finally when he knew that there is a lot of wickets for them, and then suddenly goes, and now he is on 90 after 49, along with the partner, making some wonderful runs. And the last over of Aftab Alam was absolutely expensive, leaking the runs, 3 sixes, 1 fours, and no ball out there in this over. There were some runs for Abaseen Deffenders.
Yeah, the big man is in strike. Sadiq Pacha wanted to go for chicken scoop one and get delivery. Bilal Sameh does well here.
Yeah, he already knew Bilal Sameh where to pitch the ball because Sadiq Pacha already shows his intentions to him that he would have liked to go there for a cheeky one, but he was pitching this delivery wide of the up stump and Sadiq Pacha wasn't able to play. He's also a muscle man with 33 runs out of 28 deliveries and along with 90 runs. Just 10 runs away of his outstanding century out there in the middle. And yet, he is on strike. Sadiq Pacha, very good delivery, wide up stump again. Running hard, good communications between the wicket.
Yeah, this is a magnificent strike. Good building. The partnership is really great for this side. Abaseen Deffenders, you can see Shafiqullah Shapak, the great fielder for the side. Speenghar Warriors in the last inning is Ibrahim Sharifi, the seamer for Speenghar Warriors. Everything is really great. Now you're being national cricket ground. And now you can see the qualifying number 1. What a good contest this is. Bilal. And guided nicely. Simply taken for runs.
Such a well ball striking by Usman Noori. This was going wide up stump and Usman Noori was intentionally just played and guys that There was a fielder inside the circle and third man, but doesn't matter. He just gets slide there and move forward, but the ball was quick as that. Look at that, was far away. He hangs his hand towards of that, but luckily it's gone for 4. Now he is on 94, 6 runs away of his wonderful and amazing century.
This is all about his skills, his technique and tactics. This is called the tactics as well. Main is in strike to go well, just finds the game.
Yeah, the 4th delivery, and Usman Nuri. Oh, very good delivery again. Bowling towards the defined pillars coming around it. You were talking about the tactics and techniques they have. These two batters, especially at this moment, making runs. And Abaseen defenders still have 7 wickets to go with there. And Sadiq Pacha with 34, 16 away of his 50, and 5 runs away Usman Nuri of his half, totally of his century.
Yeah, just 5 runs away from his century is going to be great. First in the season and at all the second in all season of the QUALIFIER as this man smash a century as well. At this time, there's going to be chance just in front of the fielder. And umpire is going to go to check review and it's going to be 6.
It was hit hardly by Sadiq Pacha. And that's magnificent striking. And umpire straight away gives it a 6. This was quick delivery, and Sadiq Pacha with picking up that delivery was amazing. He strikes beautiful towards the long. Our pillar was there, but just watches that sailed over his side. And there was some ball striking, absolutely. Bilal Sameh was an economical bowler for Speenghar Warriors, but in these times, these two batters never being care of who is economical, who is best. Just they are chasing their mindset to do and to leak some runs for Abaseen Deffenders. Last delivery of the 17th over. Goes him again. This time gets outside it. The fielder is there, but he was inside the circle. It wouldn't be a matter, and it's gone for 4. It's 17 gone. 177 for 3.
Strike. This says man is really look at it once again. Just would like to go for a big one. Gets outside age, and finally 4 comes for the team. Good contest. Qualifying number 1. The 2 top teams of the last Abaseen Deffenders and Speenghar Warriors. They're facing each other. They are taking place. The match here on this ground.
It's a very wonderful contest going in IUB National Cricket Stadium. Khan Hospital powered in 2026. Look at Usman Nuri with some ball striking out in the middle. 95 runs just from 51 deliveries. Also about 200 strike rate he is. And 5 runs away of his outstanding century.
Yeah, if we talk about this man, it's not just the man to complete a century in this season. This man did well and he scored a century in the previous season of the QPL as well. And right now, he's in a good stage. Looks beautiful and he's looking around the ground to where to be great, where to play the ball. Just a little bit changing him, failing position. Deep cover is coming and Thurman is going. This time connection is not great. Slow swing of the bat. Single is going to be taken here. Match is going really well.
This was absolutely very good delivery by Mohammad Amkar, yet very economical for the side. Just 33 runs conceded of his 3.1 over. And if we just compare his to the other bowlers, he's been economical. And Sadiq Pacha, 6 runs away of his half century. And 4 runs more for Usman Nuri. 2 registered his hundreds in this 4th edition of QPL. It's wonderful contest and all the supporters and the lovers are truly enjoying it. And in this wonderful surface, in the night's time, we will also be witness of having a wonderful game of Kabul Zalmi, where Melano Shamshad Eagles, that would be an eliminator. Second ball of the over. 65 chow strike. Oh, very good delivery. Down the upside. Runs taken. Well deep. Go for 2. No.
Finally, they're just doing that carefully because of just completing a half century in a century, but both sides 96 of just 52 deliveries. Wow, what a fantastic strike this says. And otherwise, 45 of just 32 deliveries. What a good strike this says. Fans are really happy. They're standing in the placement about shaking. And the hands as this man be and cuts down. It's gonna be great shot. Finally, this man completes a century. Look at the jubilation. Usman Nuri got a century. Magnificent, remarkable innings for this man.
Yeah, it's truly outstanding innings by Usman Nuri. Bring up his hundreds with that delivery. It was cutting hardly towards of the offside and brings up 4 runs. And he registered his hundreds in this fourth edition of KPL. Usman Nuri with some magnificent ball striking. 100 from 53 deliveries. Absolutely is a wonderful player. He helped also the runs to be on the board a lot.
This man is being really encouraged on the time by the fans. They're clapping about this man, about persuading this man. Absolutely a phenomenal innings for the team. Abaseen Deffenders in this magnificent time. Scoring 100 and qualifying number 1 is not an easy thing. It's such an essential.
Oh, this time high up in the air. Deep square leg is there and catch taken. That's beautifully judged by Naveed Maruf Khail. He was underneath of that delivery and finally Usman Nuri innings comes to the end.
Lucky to complete a century and then just losing the wicket. Doesn't matter for the main. Has done a good innings for the side. The main does well, did well in this magnificent time for Abaseen Deffenders. Got top edge and max domestic fell. Got a catch easily.
This delivery was pitching by Mohammad Amkar and just gets slide on the bat and was hanging in the air. The square leg fielders comes around it and takes a fine grubs. Naveed Maruf Khail with 2 catches there in that area. And he is absolutely a fine fielder. But doesn't matter for Usman Nuri because he helped the runs 100 and then it was the time to do like that. But unfortunately, not bit of luck with him and he lost his wicket. But let's be what who can come and joins the party with along the other partners to leak some runs for Abaseen Deffenders yet. Amin Lugaray joins the party, also a centurion made here. Look at their batting strength, yet they have a lot of batsmen.
Newman comes to the strike. Slow delivery, just pushed that for a single. It's gonna be good for this man. If we talk about this man, I mean, Lugaray has scored a century in this season for the team, Abaseen Deffenders. He did well in this season, a centurion man. And the second in this time is Usman Nuri. What a good strike, what a good performance. And batting for Abaseen Deffenders. This says.
Yeah, Usman Nuri was brilliant. And now Amin Lugaray, also a centurion man. And the fourth edition of KPL. Satiq Pacha now has turned to bring up a 50 there. Oh, very good delivery. But just guarded towards the third man. Third man fielder is outside the circle, trying to 2. But he is just saying the partner that 1 is enough.
I think there will be no need for just single and double. There is no to go back. Just 2 words more to complete the first innings pool. In this match, they're having 6 more wickets. On their hands, they have to do best.
Look at that batting summary. Mohammad Akram Zazai was not good today. Goes for a dark Imran May down to him with a 16 runs from 12 deliveries. And Faisal Shunazada wasn't also such great 12 runs of his 7 deliveries. Down to him Usman Nuri with the brilliant 153 deliveries. And Sadiq Pacha now on the crease. 46 runs from 33 deliveries. And Amin Lugaray not out there. Still with 1 runs along with the Sadiq Pacha. Now these well with the hopes for Abaseen Deffenders. This is the beautiful Kabul city, the mountains.
talking about a filling position, deep square leg, short front leg, deep mid wicket, long and long off, and then deep point as well. Mid off. And no mid on as well in this time. They're surrounded in full dimension boundary as well. Sadiq, a powerful man, is in strike. Let's look at this man. Oh, that's a good shot. 6 runs. This man completed his half century. The second good performance in this time for Abaseen Deffenders.
That's very well picked. Was a pull toss delivery and was a 4-line by Bilal Sameh, and straight away for a 6. He also bring up his 50 in style just from 34 deliveries. Sadiq Baja now would be looking forward to concede a lot runs on this over, because these are the lost overs and you can definitely have some runs of these. Look at the delivery. Was full toss, just help his wrist to have push it towards the leg side. Peter's rise is best. Oh, goes him again, but drops the catch. There was Aftab Alam, unfortunately straight off his hands, but drops the catch.
Short front leg wasn't great in this occasion. Aftab Alam did not well. Dropped the catch. He should have taken that an easy catch. Just about the readiness. The problem must be about the readiness. He wasn't in readiness, and that's why dropped the catch. Just an easy one. A little bit pace with the ball as well. Just lost that. Oh, disappointed. Shuffling. Big one. 6 runs for the time. They are unstoppable. What an amazing strike this save.
There should be a new ball also, because this was also going out of the park. Just down on one knee and choose that area towards the deep square leg a little. It was in the middle of deep square leg and fine leg, and there was a fielder but just was going and he was just watching silent over his head. That was out of the park. New ball should be there, because Sadiq Bacha is a muscle man and can do that with his wrist. Look at that, man.
Yeah. Stylishly done that shot. They're just entertaining with the ball. Magnificent strike. Amin Lagare did well. Just 2 delivering 7 runs in this time. As much for the time Abaseen Deffenders 192, just 2 runs more for Kabul with 200 as well.
Yeah, sorry for that. This was Amin Logare, and he helped that also. As we're talking about, he's a Centurion man. He should have had these kinds of shots. And if you do remember that catch, Aftab Alam gets dropped that, then we will talk about that. Oh, very good delivery. It was wide of off stump. Let's we talk about the catch of Aftab Alam, who gets dropped the catch and shot fine. And if you do remember Mujibu Zadran, Mujibu Rahman drops the catch against Australia. And that was something which Maxwell did 200 and we lost the game to them. What was it like? Do this sketch was compared to that? Or this should be like that?
And there was Maxwell Day, an opportunity for Afghanistan, fortunately for Maxwell that did well on that occasion. And then this is just the match has reached to be finalists. So, big one. What a good strike. Oh my goodness. 6 runs into the stands. The biggest of the innings.
This was a new ball, but yet to be new ball again. What's going on? They should prepare. There's some new balls for bringings, because they're muscle men who strikes. Both are muscle men. Amin Logare and Sadiq Pacha. This delivery was pitching a little looser, and this man on strike was pushing absolutely correctly from his bat. That is thoroughly amazing and magnificent.
Absolutely sounded nicely. The bat was great to push the ball, and ball was coming right in the middle of the bat. Connection was so much nice.
Yeah, let's watch the last delivery of this over. Bilal is about to be given lot runs this time. Also going for shots towards the deep square leg, but just stuck there and not runs taken. It's 19 gone, 204 runs for losing of their 4 wickets. Yeah, this is the 100 of Usman Nuri. He was amazing, playing the shots through all of the ground. There was some maximums. This delivery was pitching loser one, and Usman Nuri was absolutely amazing, and he helped the Abaseen defenders to be in the best and to have a very good total. And Mr. Shahzad, about this 100, let's have your talks.
Yeah, that was magnificent 100 Pooh. Osmanuri did well. Started was great. Jubilation finally completed his century in this season for the first time. The second centurion, first Amin Nogari, Logari Pooh, Abaseen Deffenders, and then this batter, Osmanuri did well and scored 100 for Abaseen Deffenders. Now we can see Abaseen Deffenders, they have 2 centurion men in this season and batting. And that's a good news. And just last over. And this is just a watchful shot. Everyone is just look at the ball and that's completely out of the park.
Look at that delivery. It was full toss and the umpire is forcing again to bring a new ball. Look at them. Umpires get tired when bringing up these new deliveries. And look at that balls. Was just a full length delivery. He was trying and he was attempting to have it as a Yorker one. But gets full toss and Sadiq Pacha is absolutely happy and excited with playing of those deliveries because he is with much power. This was a full toss delivery, but doesn't matter for him. He pushed that a long, long way just to look at his runs. 59 from 36 deliveries. And if he stayed there on strike, he would have a lot runs more.
Yes, use the space of the ball. That was a magnificent strike by this man. Big man, the muscular man, the powerful man is just using his power behind the bat.
Yeah, let's him watch with the second delivery. Wow, this is magnificent. Third man is there, but safely taken. And no ball given. There is an opportunity for Sadiq Pacha. There is the luck. It was just going towards of the fielder, takes it, but no ball given. Aftab Alam is just challenging the umpire, and he is absolutely unhappy from the decision of the umpire.
Yeah, this is absolutely good luck for the man, Sadiq Pacha. And unfortunately for the bowler, Aftab Alam, he just steps over the crease. The front foot no ball occurring this occasion. This man should haven't just rescued himself. Decision pending, you can see the front foot. The cage was taken easily. Great cage, but let's look at this. Oh my goodness. A back distance about the ball. The put in the crease as well. Front foot no ball. Seamer should have the control about stepping over or stepping behind the crease, and this is a big issue for the seamer to rescue and save himself, especially in this time. Final over is drawing, and then you know how they control about just stepping over the crease, and this is why no one is occurring here.
Yeah, this was clearly crossing the line, but let's have here also run out chick. There was a sun with the catch, but suddenly threw the ball, and there is a chance of a run out exactly. I think he stumped with his gloves or with his ball. Let's have this. It would be out or not? Shahzad, how do you feel? How do you evaluate this decision?
You can say with me, I'm not worthy, I'm beside you, so we have to just check that. Just wait for the decision, last decision of the umpire, to wait and see that. No one can decide before the umpires. Let's have a look at that. Checking the no ball and then checking the run out as well. Oh! Quick run out happened here. Quick run out happened here, but that should be checked from another angle. Because the ball, oh my goodness, absolutely a sudden out, a sudden run out is happened here. This man did not know I'm out or not. Finally, the decision is gonna be about run out for this man.
Goodness me, look at that one. There's luck. First taken, but wasn't out. But this was a luck with them that this ball gets to the wicket keeper, and then he hits the stump, and he wasn't on the crease. He was part of the crease, and he lost his wicket. Walid Mia He's a very fine all-rounder and can also do with the bat. In the last match, he had a 50 there. But free hits still continue. He would have also looking for big shots.
Amazing thing is this, that the main was just, the delivery was no ball and cage was missed. Good delivery. But finally, in the no ball, the run out is occurred. Hey, this is amazing thing. Delivery was no ball and then the cage was taken stylishly and then there wasn't out. But another main was suddenly occurred and run out as well. This is absolutely phenomenal. Simple, the game.
Yeah, there was some good cricketing weaves we had seen there. And Aftab Alam now making a pitch and way to be bored to save himself from the runs. This time, Walid Miakhil with the bang six. He is getting that out of the park too. It wouldn't be a matter. Siddiq gone. Siddiq is there, but Amin Logare gone. And Walid Miakhil with that bang six.
Walid gone with a massive six this time. Bang for 6 runs. This is an absolute watchable shot. It is a watchable shot again and again. Absolutely a good touch, good connection behind the bat. Timed nicely, not a lot of a pose, just used pace of the ball as well. And this man has been really great for the team. Always shine for the team's Abaseen Deffenders. And this is gonna be another one. 6 and then 4.
Look at that flat shot by Walid Miakhil. The previous delivery was going out of the park and this delivery was also in the slot. But Walid Miakhil is playing straight back over the head of Aftab Alam. He hangs his hands towards after catch it, tried his best, but the ball was absolutely racing towards of the boundary. That was too quick. And Walid Miakhil also leaking the runs, and there are the boundaries flowing for Abaseen Deffenders. Last 2 deliveries of the inning. And this is the 5th delivery by slower delivery, picks it off Walid Miakhil. Fielder is coming around it. Would this be out? But drops the catch. There is the luck with Walid Miakhil. First taken, but the second drops from his hands.
Not good thing. Nothing is gonna go to Speenghar Warriors side. They do not do well. They are missing. One man is coming in. The man is just doing a no ball, and finally this man is dropping a catch. 2 dropped catch. First of Tavalam, second, the last one. Absolutely amazing for the side. And 67 runs in just 3-5 delivery. 3.5 delivery. This is amazing and expensive of Tavalam. Oh, short pitch delivery. What is given here might be given a warning as well for this man. Just the last delivery to remain incomplete the first innings, and the score goes to 124. What a good thing for the Abaseen Deffenders, and just disappointing condition for Speenghar Warriors and this magnificent time, Mr. Rehan.
Yeah, absolutely. Aftab Alam, a very expensive bowler for Speenghar Warriors. 68 runs conceded yet from his 3.5 overs. And this was the last delivery, was pitching the middle of the pitch, and umpires really gave it a wide. There was also an extra runs added. And look at the runs, 224. It would be a lot challenging. But if you do watch the last game of Melanusham Shadigals along with Kabul Zalmi, there was also some score. But the reviews taken for that wide. And we were talking about Melanusham Shadigals. They were also very wonderful with chasing down the target. Do you remember that? Yeah, there was Melanusham Shadigals with.
Sadiq Facha did well. Finally, the last delivery was given wide delivery, and that was absolutely an extra bones hay ball was raised. In the finally, there was given a wide delivery. And just a one delivery to complete this first inning. Yeah, if we talk about Speenghar Warriors, they having a great and quality batting lineup. They can do the best in this season as well. As they just decided to bowl first, it means that they can bowl first. With this, they can bat well as well. Last delivery of this innings after Valam. Left it nicely into the gap, and this might be an a tasteful for the team. First innings complete at 290. 29 is the target. Oh, what a great target this says in this magnificent and crucial match. Speenghar Warriors, they must do well in batting to chase on 229 target to win this magnificent match.
Yeah, they weren't good at the start. They've lost their all wickets. 2 wickets early. Imran and Mohammad Akram Zazai not scored really well. But in the middle time, these are absolutely fine batters and making the runs for this team. And also, the 229 target is absolutely a well target on the board. And it would be frustrating for the opposition. But also, if we just watch the batting line of Speenghar Warriors, also with very good batting, they have Asani Takhel, Zubair Akbari, Wafiullah Tarakhel, and many more players that can also have chased the target, especially Shafiqullah Shafaq, a very powerful batter in the middle, can also lead the runs.
Qualified 2.
So here is the first delivery of the second innings against Hassani Sakhil. What a shot! Sweet sound of the bat in all the way for a maximum. Started so well.
Sounded really nicely, Hassan. Hassan does well. Hassan did well. Six up the mark with the six. Magnificent start of the over. Wow, just wow. This was absolutely a watchable shot. Fans, they clapped. They are clapping about encouraging this main.
A fine stroke for a maximum by Hassani Sakhil. The third man comes in, long gone in place. Goes again, flick of the wrist this time. But fielder there coming around. They'll get only a single.
Long on and deep square leg. They're out of the 30-yard circle in this season. In this match, Zubair Akbari, the skipper at the side, comes to open. The opening Asani Sakhil is not opener for Speenghar Warriors. Son of just 2 great start, and they must do that. They must have a good run rate. Required it is 11 plus. If they chase down this target, they should go well. They should. Current run rate. And if we talk about Provident Dawodzai, is a great seam for the Abaseen Deffenders. But now let's have a look at his performance in bowling through this time. And this is shot into the gap, failing there up to look the ball, and finally ball reaches to the boundary.
They pulled that not with a great control, but that was a long chase for the fielder to come and collect that. And the captain of the side also off the mark with the boundary. The ball trickles down and finally win the race. The beat in the fielder. So very good start, Shirzad, for chasing.
Yeah, absolutely a tremendous and a magnificent start for Speenghar Warriors as well. They, as it is needed for them, they must have this kind of good strike at the bat to go back and go well. Just put the pressure on opposition and have the good run rate. And this might be just a little bit change in the fielding position. Good delivery, slow one, beaten.
This time was a good delivery, shaping away from the left-hander. And they placed 2 fielders on the onside, deep on the boundary line, deep mid wicket and deep square leg. which is a little bit square on the onside. And that was a good length area targeted by Faridun Daudze. Zubair Akbari should be very careful. They should execute this power play well. This pitch is a really good batting paradise.
Not a slow delivery. This was not just a slow delivery. That was a slower delivery.
With some extra bounce as well, Shirzad. That's why beaten Zubair Akbari was looking to cut it toward the point region with a square cut. But beaten by the extra bounce here by Faridun Daudze. So a very good comeback after conceding from 11 of 3 deliveries.
They need to have this kind of get variation for the bowlers. They have to have the variation, several different lines, and then to see the batter and just save themselves from the attack. As the Warriors, they are into the ground. They fight well. They would like to just pay the opposition.
Now change again. Deep square leg comes in and mid-on drops to long on for Zubair Akbari. Over the fielding effort. Jumped up and collect the ball. Very good. Frustration for Zubair Akbari. 3 consecutive dots. 11 from the first over. Abaseen Defenders has a very good bowling lineup, unbeaten side so far in this tournament, and particularly their fast bowlers has done so well. Abdullah Ahmed Zai, Bashir Faridun Daudze, Walid Miakhil, the all-rounder, is bowling well in the middle overs with some cutters, slow deliveries. And Arab Gul Mohammad is their front line and great leg break bowler. Zohaib Zaman Khil was also brilliant with his left arm orthodox bowling to the right-handers. Now Bashir Afghan into the attack for the second over. His short career in T20, but he's a very talented player, 34. He played a couple of years in Shpagiza Cricket League.
Yeah, Bashir is quality bowler for the team Abaseen Deffenders. He can do the best, but let's look at he lobbed it nicely. Bang, and 6 runs. Sounded terrifically.
Timed it beautifully by Hassani Sakhil and started over again with a maximum. It was on the offside in a terrific shot by Hassani Sakhil into the stands for a maximum.
That's an excellent strike by this man. This man just likes a back shot. Doesn't just keep single and double. It isn't like that. Just to go back and showcase his talent again and again. And this time, a frequent and consistent batter for the side. Not just a batter back hater for Speenghar Warriors. The devastating for the side, as he has broken lots of record in cricket, domestic cricket in Afghanistan, and he has the back record and history of the KPL as well.
Yeah, definitely smashed a century as well in this season. 132 is the highest individual. He's one of the centurion for Speenghar Warriors. This time you want to clear that mid wicket, but not quite from the middle of his bat. And you can say a very good comeback because he just reduced the pace on this delivery. Bashir Ahmed, you know that Hassani Sakhil loves the pace on the delivery.
Yeah, this could be good policy for the bowler. Come with little variation, launch a bit change, and a little bit change as well, with a little bit change of the pace as well. Then the bowler can save himself as well, because the muscular man is a strike. This is what we're talking about. A little bit slow delivery, just beating the batter to play that shot. Cannot do that.
Full length delivery this time, and beaten with his pace and little bit of movement there. 132, we talked about his innings, is the highest score in 19 sixes so far in this season. Bashir again. Slower one again, and picked from his pads through the onside for a single. Clever bowling by Bashir.
Batting by Sunny Sakhil as well. Sensible cricket. The first ball was just hit with excellence. Then this man just missed two delivery and then just turn to onside for a single. Absolutely a witty and a clever one. Oh, Speenghar Warriors. If we talk about this man, is special. He's a specialist of the T20 as well. A unique talent for Afghanistan and domestic level. And he's having a lot of opportunity to have a great and high level cricket as well next time.
Yeah, cricket is the game of mind. You should be very careful, and particularly when you are chasing the target. So you should try to be on the wicket for a long time, not losing your wicket. That is very important.
Yeah, positive mind is really great. This is absolutely not good bowling. Control is something great for a bowler should have. You can't deceive yourself from back shot. Whenever you're bowling, the control is really needed thing to have in your bowling. And there was absolutely big wide outside of the leg stump.
It was 2 on the onside, on the leg stump, as you said. With even top edge will runs down to the boundary. That is not a very good delivery this time by Bashir to a left-hand batter. And taken. Here is the first breakthrough. Zubair Akbari has to walk back to the pavilion.
Leading edge and finally taken easily. Main was in readiness. Makes no mistake, just taken that easily. Look at that one. Little bit slow delivery. Would like to go for a big one, a time shot, but that was absolutely not coming in the middle of the bat, and got a little bit edge. And Zubair Akbari must go just in 4.
Much needed breakthrough for Abaseen defenders to force them to play on their back foot. These openers started well in the first over, and a great comeback by Bashir. And Faridun Dawze with a simple catch. Wafiullah Tarakhil as an impact play for Speenghar Warriors is also a great and strong hitter of the ball. Very small age, but he is powerful and destructive.
You're talking about Wafiullah Tarakhil is absolutely good batter for his side, Speenghar Warriors. But the one thing is, recently he is not performing really well for the team. 3 consecutive out. I do remember he was just out on top edge, just goes for a back shot, and then he's giving a top edge as well, and a wide delivery. This says this might be the only reason that the position of this man was changed. When this man, last 3 matches, this man was as opener for the team, but he's coming in 1 down. However, he's in top order as well, but just 1 position is changed. And this might be something different between this and last matches by the mentor and coach.
slow delivery again. And straight back to the bowler. So Wafiullah Takhil yet to get off the mark. 2 gone, 24.
Talk about Tufaythir Hill as his recent performance is not great for the team. He was just losing his wicket with only scoring runs. So the great policy for this man should be, he shouldn't be in a hurry. He shouldn't be in a hurry. Okay, he should be just focusing on his crease, touching the strike, and then just settle on the crease up to having the punch. Then this man can do the best, adjusting with balls as well. So the big man is in strike, Hassan. This is absolutely good delivery. Ferdinand is adjusted about this man, big man.
Yeah, this is just the impact of that wicket, the first wicket, and really impacted on Hassani Sahil. He wanted to clear. It was a nothing shot, and fortunately didn't lose his wicket. So Faridun Daudze also in good rhythm after taking that catch of Zubair Akbari. And you mentioned a very good point. They shouldn't be in a hurry because they are chasing down a big target like a mountain and a much pressure game. Full length straight to fielder. Excellent delivery again. Stump to stump bowling is crucial.
Yeah, this is good bowling performance. The last over was not great by Ferdinand Hamazai. He conceded 11 runs in his first over, and then this man is coming back stronger. Something special about this over difference is about he's coming with a little bit change of the pace, and this is why the man is successfully doing his job. Great poo. Asani Sahil as well, as the sun is just waiting for a pacer to just use the pace of the ball as well. Not a good delivery, not a slower one as well. Just a little bit trouble. Oh, appeal ball, run out. Back shout.
Yes, appealing from everybody and sent upstairs to the TV umpire. We'll wait and see the decision. Once again, a slow delivery by Faridun Daudzai. He's using all his variation. Fantastic bowling so far after the first 3 delivery of this over. Wafiullah Tarkhin at the non-strike is end. Doesn't matter with the front foot. Umpires are not checking the front foot, they're checking that run out of Hassani Sahil. Faridun Daudze runs fast, quickly, collect the ball and throw it. But he's safely home, Shirzad. He's safe.
Yeah, he does reach. He does reach in time to the crease. As a matter for this said Hamsel Turkil shouldn't be in a hurry, as I mentioned, and should be careful about just settling at the crease. After having a partnership, this man can do the best, can bring a lot of maximum impose for the team, can score a lot about his batting as he's not having a good recent performance for the team. These both are the great and devastating batters for Speenghar Warriors. They just go with positive mind, making no mistake for the side. Should be good.
Imran Mir is very active, the captain of the side, for setting up the fielders. Good line delivery again, guided that one, but straight to Amin Logari. No chance for taking in a single. Fantastic over so far. Just only a single, which was a risky one as well.
Yeah, we talked about this slow one. The slow one is gonna give a lot of chance to you that you will just rescue yourself about just conceding lots of runs That is because of whenever you passer, you're just delivering a slower delivery. The batter, they think that this might be passer to go and just use pace of the ball. But definitely, suddenly the ball is coming slow, and this time they miss. They face flagged nicely, sounded nicely into the stand, 6 runs.
Off the mark with that beautiful shot to the onside. Flick of the wrist, full in delivery. Fantastically played by Wafiullah Tarakhil. And he brings his first 6 of the day in the chase. That will be a very good bearing pair, Wafiullah Tarakhil and Hassan, if they get going.
Yeah, that was a massive 6. Into the ground stands. Landed into the stands. Magnificent strike.
7 already from the over. Last delivery. Quicker and straight to Imran Mir. Just a single 8 from this over as well. Speenghar Warriors 28 for 1 after 3 overs.
Wapay is on strike. Top edge. This might be taken. Find underneath that. A taste. Oh, drops. Drops and needs a catch. This says shouldn't be taken. Should be taken. It is not taken.
Yeah, that was a chance of a run out as well. First, they missed the opportunity. The man with the century who has done really, really well with the bat and dropped the dolly here. By Usman Nouri. And could have been another wicket for Bashir Afghani produce and provide that opportunity. So now Wafiullah Tarakhil should get advantage of that chance. Bashir again. Up in there and gone. What a timely strike this is for Bashir Afghan after dropping a catch.
A little bit slow delivery this occasion. Bashir did well. Absolutely a phenomenal bowling performance in this occasion. Ball was a little bit slow and touch was not great in the bat. And finally that was just straight to the midfielder. Does not make mistake. Hey, just takes that easily. Look at it once again, coming a little bit sharpish delivery, a little bit slow, and make no mistake. Easy catches taken. This is the wicket number 2 for Bashir Ahmad.
And a very big wicket, Shirzad of Hassani Sahil. Much frustration from him. Scored only 15. Another big wicket gone and got by Bashir Ahmad. He's superb. His performance is absolutely superb.
Good drone camera work. Hey, the jump at the grapper is phenomenal. He is just giving a little bit moment to drone to just go around this surface, on this ground, the AUB National Grade ground. The beauty of this ground as well. Looks like the land is moving on the placement.
Yeah, excellent work by the cameraman. Hats off to him. Great work, and that's all the hard work. So we're having a very good Kabul Premier League Season 4 here in Ayubi Cricket Complex. And have a look at that wicket and that catch again. On the pads and pushed by Jalat Musaza is the newcomer. New batter for Speenghar Warriors. It was a wide throw this time as well. So now the responsibility of these two to play like Osman Uri in the middle and Faisal. And then a brilliant half century by Siddiq Pacha. He missed out on only one run.
Yeah, we talked about the bowling performance, the bowling lineup of Abbas and Deffenders. So they do that perfectly. Bashir Ahmad and Abdullah Mazir Furidan, these are the quality and experienced men. Slow delivery, just turn to answer, a little bit trouble and run out. Just slap a pilling, hey, give one more hey. This man, Wapater, should be careful and should have a positive mindset. Just as I mentioned, should take advantage from the last chance which was given the free over.
Yeah, exactly. Communication between the wickets while running is very important. But these two, Wafiullah and Jalat, are from Nangarhar, Jalalabad, so they played a lot of cricket with each other. And they have a good understanding of each other. Bashir Ahmad is brilliant. Nicely bowled again. A quicker one this time, and deceive Wafiullah was looking for another push through the onside.
This man is not just delivering a slow delivery, he's just bowling fast, just sometime with 1 and 2 slower. As this is standard policy for the bowling as well. Bashir Ahmad. Good performance by this man, just taking 2 wickets in the first 2 overs for the side and this crucial match. Wow. And just the last delivery of this man. Wide delivery. We just appreciate this man, but he's just giving a wide.
Yeah, missing his line there, Bashir Ahmad. But still, not only a wide, he's economical because they're defending a very big total of 229, but should be very careful till the end of the innings because even in T20 cricket, one single chance will just destroy. Here, they're already given a chance to Wafiullah Tarakhil. Nice ball again, a slow delivery towards the short mid-wicket. Single taken. Speenghar Warriors are 35 for 2 after 4.
Abdullah Ahmadzai. He is going to start from the comeback end. Not a good start for Abaseen Defenders, unbeaten team. Speenghar, I'm talking about the Speenghar, that's the way they're starting after 4 overs, they're having 35, but Abaseens are well dominating so far because right from the start they needed required run rate over 10. Now it might be creeping up to, the current is 8.61 and the required run rate is now 12.12. With each dot ball single, the run rate is creeping up. So it's going to be, it's manageable, but if they are not going too many runs, it's going to be tough for the batting side. So here comes Abdullah to ball his first delivery. Yorker length attempted. Amin Lugar is the fielder at mid-on there. They won't mind those singles, and I'm joined here in the complex by Dr. Nurajan Mia Khair.
Thanks a lot, Najibullah Salarzai. It's a proud moment for me to be with you alongside on a big stage of this event. A very crucial match between اباسین Deffenders and Speenghar Warriors.
There he goes. It all the way comes into the side screen. An umpire might go for uprising both of his hands straight as an arrow. Gets 6 runs.
Very good shot from Wafiullah Tarakhil. He's a very dangerous batsman. He should stay on the wicket because his team needs him a lot.
Yeah, Wafiullah didn't score too many runs for the team, but this is a crucial stage. A well-directed bouncer. An umpire signals that was over the head height, and went for a signal, but Imran Mir, the captain of the side, is reviewing.
Yeah, so often Abdullah Ahmad Zai is bowling quite back of the lane deliveries and short deliveries. And when he comes to the Yorkers, then he bowls 5 to 6 Yorkers consecutively as well. He is a very amazing bowler, very energetic and well-fit bowler of Afghanistan, domestic and as well as international side. Wide signal by the leg square leg umpire.
Now let's have a look there. It's going to be checked by the umpire, the extra bounce, but he was all having his knee almost touching the ground. Let's have a look. He's not standing in upright position and the ball is bouncing over his head height. One frame more. If he was standing upright, standing tall, it would have been quite visible. But umpire thinks it's going to be wide because it was too high. So still the decision is pending and would be coming for that wide signal.
The umpire decision stays on its place. And now all eyes on Wafiullah Tarakhil to play some magnificent shots and create and rebuild the innings, create a partnership with the partner.
Wanted to go but couldn't connect it. Just before this over, Hassan Isakhil, the man who could be trusted in the game of cricket, the power hitter, he lost his wicket. And just before that, the captain of the side scoring 4 runs, Zubair Akbari. So when wickets are tumbling, the score is just getting stopped.
And from another hand, a very big target in front of them. A lot of drop catches in the first innings from Speenghar Warriors, some simple catches.
Yeah, you do not need to drop simple one dollies. You should grab on that. The ground finish will be the best. Something went into his eyes. Might be a mosquito or might be something from the dust of the pitch. So straight away, he is going to remove that with his shirt. Abdullah is still not feeling that good. So you need water spray into your eyes if there is something. But I think he had a speedy recovery there.
Cuts it very nicely. And into the gap. Will reach to the boundary line for 4. That is a classical shot from Wafiullah Tarakhil.
A much needed one. Wafiullah today. He's playing sensible cricket. In the last few matches, he was just going to have full swing of the bat. He was taking no responsibility. But here on, he needs to stay. Look at that cut shot in between the two fielders. No fielder because still the power play is not yet completed.
Shot wide, punished.
Oh, brilliant. Very well carried to the wicketkeeper. Wanted to go on the up, but missed that completely. The pace is on.
A very good comeback delivery from Abdullah Ahmad Zai. Right on his body. And some extra pace and bounce being generated. Brilliant to watch that energy under the heat and a warm weather from the medium pacer. Cuts it again and will make to the fence as well. What a shot. Couple of boundaries from Wafiullah Tarakhil. This time even better.
Finishes with the boundary and after 5:51, he completes a 50 for the team and 2 wickets are back into the pavilion. It's a tough match. And that's the top of the com box. You could see the man, Jinnah Productions also, Ahmed along with Abdul Latif Ayubi, the owner of this ground. And he is also the owner of Kabul Zalmis. But yesterday they were very finished. They chased on 200 foot 2 against. And these are the manual scorers, quite busy there. And this time inside H. Straight to Walid Michael.
Yeah, a little bit of movement being noticed in the batting of Speenghar Warriors. And a lot of expectations from Bephiullah Tarakhil. Scorers are quite busy in their tough job.
This time over the top of mid-on, 2 bounces. Slightly backing away from the stumps. Yet the power play is not completed, so that's why they're having 2 fielders outside. Bephiullah today, he's doing a great job with a decent control.
Yeah, definitely the way Bephiullah Tarakhil is batting, he is taking responsibility of Hassan Isakhil after his departure. Now all eyes on this man. He is out of form overall in this tournament, but brilliant today. Once again, making room, plays it straight down the ground, and should be 2 here.
Abaseen unbeaten in the group stage. Today is the qualifier. The winner will find their way to the final. It's going to be a great finale on Friday here, 21st of August. Night match. And these are the 2 umpires, match referee and Sabir Khan. He was officiating Afghanistan. Oh, catch! And given out. Bephiullah finally succumbs. He sacrifices his wicket.
And first one for Walid Miakhil. First one of the game. And that is the big wicket. The big man, Bephiullah Tarakhil, being sent back. Have a look at it again. Short pitch. Edge of the glove. And beautifully taken behind the wickets. Third one goes down for Speenghar Warriors. And now in trouble. Bephiullah Tarakhil is quite disappointed with himself.
Johnny Brist of Afghanistan lost his wicket. It was coming off the gloves. He is just a little bit feeling not good because of that. He had a great start for the team. The third one down there. Look at the way he's moving and leaving the crease. I think he's not feeling well. Or he is just sorry for that shot. Look at the dismissal. Wanted to go for a scoop one. Coming off the gloves. And the ball was having big deviation there. And the wicketkeeper had a great grab. So here comes out the new batter at number 5, Bahir Shah Mahboob.
Yeah, Bahir Shah must play some sensible cricket. Should stand the wicket and give company to the Jalat Musazai. The way the batsmen of Abaseen defenders played magnificently, took their time, settled well, and then went for the big shots. Same required here. And that is the dismissal of Bephiullah Tarakhil. A beautiful delivery from Walid Miakhil, some extra bounce. Usually he is a medium pacer and a lot of expectation. He is not a lot of pace behind the ball, but that was a little bit of special delivery.
Oh, extra bounce. And very well kept by the wicketkeeper. He was jumping high, just had a little fingertips on it. In stops a certain boundary. Let's have a look that once again in the replay. You could see clearly it was too high, but I think was that given a wide? I didn't see that. Yeah, one for the warning has been given, but I was thinking about that wide. Yeah, wide has been given already. It was too wide. The height was an issue here. Slower one this time. Picks up the ball well. Usman Nouri, the centurion of the important game today. Walid Miakhil got a big wicket there. He was scoring well, scoring quickest 28 runs. Hassani Sakhil was once dropped in the second ball. He was caught. And the captain of the side, Zubair Akbari, he was not scoring too many runs, just 4 runs he scored today. He said that I'm not clicking, my bat is not connecting well. Inside edge, right coming Bahir Shah. Without scoring, he has to depart. Brilliant piece of bowling.
Today, once again, a very good day for Abaseen defenders. Everything is going in their favor. It was a normal delivery and hits it onto the stumps. Have a look at again. Brilliant piece of bowling from Walid Miakhil using all of his variation. This was right on the target, inner part of the bat, and chip on the stumps. So Bahir Shah walking back without disturbing the scorers. Another wicket for Speenghar Warriors. They are in deep trouble now. Actually, because he came down the track, wanted to go for the big one, then finally double-minded shot and lost his wicket.
Second power play. Waiting side. Jawad Khan.
Power play done. And a very successful power play for Abaseen defenders. Took 4 wickets and conceded 61 runs and a drop catch.
Yeah, after a few wickets inside the power play, they're getting few steps close to the final. The unbeaten team, they're having their 6th consecutive victory on the verge. So the key batters in the chasing got back into the pavilion. Very well putting a dive there. John T. Rhodes' position there. Putting a big dive in, saving runs. Might be Faisal Chinozada.
That is required here because you should be supportive with the bowler. And the bowler is trying his best. Bowling in a very good area. And he's bowling somehow successfully, but coordination is very, very important. Support from the field is required to bowl with full confidence.
Poor line this time. Was a little bat on it. It's a lucky boundary. The poor line from Abdullah Ahmadzai, losing the balance. But the keeper tried his level best to reach, but he couldn't.
Yeah, too wide down the leg side. And opened his account with a boundary. He was ready for that gift and happily accepted.
Now they need runs, but if you lose wickets, you need to stay and try to be a little cautious. Appealing and giving it out. There was a nick. There might have been a woody sound right into the keeper's glove. And Abdullah Ahmadzai got the first breakthrough for himself.
Yeah, back-to-back wickets in a very quick time for Speenghar Warriors. Have a look at again a beautiful delivery from Abdullah Ahmadzai. Short pitch, a little bit of bounce, some pace, and outside edge Good catch behind the wickets by the wicketkeeper. Naveed Maruf Khil was the man. Been dismissed. Walking back after scoring 4 runs of 2 balls. Speenghar Warriors are in deep, deep trouble now. 5th one goes down.
So now half of the team is back into the hatch. The last wicket was with extra bounce. He wanted to guide the ball in a little feint and right went into the keeper's glove. Just before that delivery, Abdullah was having a poor one. So now a bit expensive, but got a wicket here. Ali Ahmad Nasir, the new man, and Jalat Musaza is still there.
Yeah, these two are very, very important for Speenghar Warriors. The last pair and the last hope for the Speenghar Warriors to reach them to the victory. Looks like quite difficult now. They need a lot of hard work to do.
Oh, a nasty one, right coming into the helmet and races away to the boundary. So he thinks if he says, I'm fine, and umpire signals that might have been from the bat. Might be age and coming to helmet, and soon after that the ball went to the boundary line. It really was the quickest delivery. And straight away the fuse is called. It's a protocol that you should check him, that some questions should be asked. It's a concussion test. Sometimes some difficult questions should be asked from the batter, that if he's not, he's dizzy. Let's have a look at that one. Right coming into back of his helmet. The grill was not hit.
Yeah, very interesting question most of the time from the physio. Asking about the time and place, situation, about the date. So just to assess the condition of the batsman and conscious level, whether he is able to play rest of the game.
Mr. Doctor, do you remember what question should we ask? Sometimes the physio is asking some questions from the man who was hit on his helmet.
Yeah, they are just want to check the presence of mind and their conscious level. That is called GCS score, Glasgow Coma Scale.
So being a doctor, you're explaining in your own way.
Yeah, in the simple words, they are asking about the time, place, person, and their recent situation. Because when you are hit on the helmet, so they are checking your conscious level, altered state of mental state.
Yeah, you're right. Conscious level should be checked first, and they're asking sometimes you can just point one of his finger, he's pointing and moving, you could just point. And second, you could spell your name backwards.
Yeah, I heard a lot about that interesting questions, and that depends on the situation, whether the trauma is hard or in moderate or severe. Altered state of consciousness is the target. Yeah. 72 for the loss of 5 after 7.
Ready, boys, ready.
So Walid Miakhel, a wicket taker, got a big wicket in the previous over. That was the wicket of Wafiullah Tarakhel. We have seen many times when the batters hit on the helmet. Soon after that, he's going for a shot, and sometimes he's losing his wicket because of that shot being hit. He's feeling some dizziness then.
If I want to continue and add some knowledge about the mental state and the memory, we have 3 types of memory. The first one is your conscious level, conscious memory. Second, subconscious. And the third one is unconscious. And after this ball, I will a little bit explain.
He's attacking the stumps, and he was going to push the ball through the onside for a single. Yeah, tell us more about that.
Yeah, the conscious level is whenever someone is waking up you at the 3 o'clock and asking you, what's your name? You should be quick enough to say, my name is this. You should be aware of time, place, person, and about the occasion, what's going on. Subconscious, when something is spent about a week or 10 days or a month or 2 months ago, and someone is asking about that, and you are taking a little bit of time and then reminding that occasion and says, oh yeah, that was like this and like that. That is called subconscious. And unconscious memory is a very interesting one. At the moment you are coming to this world, from that time till the end, everything is saving in your mind. But the difference between unconscious and subconscious is you can't remind that things, what happened to you in the past. Even you are a day or 2 day old.
It means you are intoxicated. Here he goes for a single. The singles won't mind the bowling side. They are not hurting that much. When the boundaries are dried up, 1 and 2 single dots. With each single, the run rate is creeping up there. Now it's again going over 12 and 12.24. It's going to be very tough in chasing. You need somebody to have brilliant strokes like Siddiq Pacha had, Usman Noori, Amin Logari, Walid Miakhil in the batting for Abaseen Deffenders. That was not a control shot, but somehow the ball is racing away. There is Abdullah Mazin Faradun. Those they both are rushing, saving 2 runs for the team.
So in the conclusion, I would like to say the importance of all 3 types of memories. The unconscious is usually depends on the personality. When someone has different kind of personality, that all belongs to his unconscious mind. Whatever happened to him in his life, that depends on that. Subconscious can be remembered, and conscious one is very, very important, for which the doctors and physio are doing the concussion test to confirm whether he remembers everything right or not.
Thank you for your descriptions. After 8, they are having 7 to 8 for the loss of half of the team. And
And it's time to change in the voices. Rahmatullah Shirzad will join Naveedur Rahman Rehan for the upcoming 4 overs.
Yeah, thanks a lot from you both, Mr. Dr. Nurajan and Mr. Najib Salarzai. Look at this, Speenghar Warriors are up against Abaseen Deffenders. It's qualifier number 1. And next time we will have Shamshad Eagles up against Kabul Zalmi. That will be the eliminator. But got him! There it is! Arab Gul Moment with the wicket. That is an absolute quickest delivery from Arab Gul Moment, and Ali Ahmad Nasir is just there and can't play the delivery. It was too quick. And there was some kinds of wicket by the experienced man, Arab Gul Moment, because he brought a lot of experience from the world. He plays the leagues. Look at this delivery. It was a googly one, hitting the stumps. And this is the wicket falls for Speenghar Warriors. Ali Ahmad Nasser goes for 5 after scoring for 5. And with the 100 strike rate by Arab Gul Moment, he started with the wicket. Arab Gul Moment is absolutely a fine bowler. Can do leg break and also googly. And he does it. And there was a wicket falls of Speenghar Warriors. It's a very important game. But the Abaseen Deffenders are looking dominating here. Is a very, very fine bowler. Look at this delivery. Gets it. And it gets rid of Ali Ahmad Nasir. This was the 6th wicket falls of Speenghar Warriors. Shafiqullah Shafaq joins the partner Jalat Musazai. And welcome, Mr. Shazad.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rehan. Everything is going really great, and everything is just gonna go to Abasin Deffenders. Speenghar Warriors, they have 78 for 6. They're in the back trouble, 8.1 overs. Shapek is a new man. Just pushed that for single. Speenghar Warriors, they're in the back trouble. They lost 6 wickets and just 8.1 overs. This is absolutely a big problem for them to chase down a big target.
Yeah, 6 wicket falls for Speenghar Warriors, 79 runs. But if we just have a look to the total, it's very big on the board, 229 by Abasin Defenders. But now also looking dominating in their bowling lineup. But Arab Gorman won't start off with the wickets. His deliveries is with the third delivery of the over. Very good ball by Arab Gorman towards the mid-on. Now runs taken.
Look at Shafiqullah Shafaq is having some problems about his put. He's not running quickly between the wickets. As he's a back hitter, he just has a plan to go back. And this time, as they are in the back problem, they must just keep rotating the strike. And they must just keep single and double. This is just the only way to continue the runs.
But if they do like that, single and double, it wouldn't be enough. This time was a good delivery and good line delivery. And Shafiqullah Shafaq is just about to get defense. As you mentioned that they should have taken 2 or 1 runs, but they couldn't be chased down the target because it's absolutely 229 is total on the board.
Yeah, our goal to continue. Sweeps nicely, but just shot finally is ready to control the end of the over with a dot. 80 for 6 up to 9.
Yeah, as we were talking about this, the qualifier one now at this moment, Abaseen Defenders are dominating, and in nights we will have Shamshadi Girls, the eliminator Kabul Zalmi, and the loser qualifier one will be faced with the winner of qualifier of the qualifier 2. If any team losing this match, they will faced with qualified. We will have qualifier 2, and with the winner of the eliminator. And these will be also greatest game for the supporters and for the lovers who have came across and watching the games. But if it comes to the batting of Speenghar Warriors, they are not looking well with their batting. If they had not given a lot of runs to the Abaseen Defenders batters, it would be a problem. Now, Jalat Musazai also a very powerful hitter on strike. Loser delivery, hits it hard towards the long on. Fielder is coming around. Bashir Ahmad will feel that.
As we talked about, the Abaseen Defenders, they are the dominator. They are just dominating in this season and on the match. Not just in this match, in all. In the league level, they won back-to-back 5 matches. That was absolutely a phenomenal performance by Abaseen Defenders. They were unbeaten, but right now this is unbelievable performance. Supreme touch in a glamorous innings and batting, glamorous and domination and bowling as well. Flat one goes straight. Oh, madam mistake, just so the fielder got 6 runs.
Right straight to the hands of the fielder and drops him finally. The ball lands beyond the boundary all the way for 6. The bowler must not be really happy with that performance. He is Bashir Ahmad, the tall man. Drops a simple catch.
Should have taken that one as well.
This time again to the same area. But this time he controls it. There comes a single. He really balls right in the channel. According to the fielding, he balls, which is a sign of a quality bowler.
Talking about Speenghar Warriors, then back trouble. If they just keep single and double, if this is not well enough, just they have to go back. If they go back, they lost earlier 6 wickets. They're gonna pass another big damage as well. So just turn downside. What's gonna be the policy for them about chasing down this target to go and continue good runs?
Yeah, thank you very much. That's a very good question. First of all, in T20, it is important to take advantage of the first overs. What I'm trying to clear that is the power play. You have to beneficially use the power play first, then you will make that easy for yourself, and moreover, you will be able to put up the pressure on the opposite side. But losing a couple of wickets in the power play will put not only you under pressure, but also your team. And right now they have almost lost half of the wickets. So what they need is just to... Shafiq is a great hitter. He is on the strike. He has to go for some big shots, but not risky shots. So he has to target specific bowlers for specific overs. I think if they follow this strategy, it will give them somehow easy time to chase the target. It looks impractical, but not impossible. And that is a strategic timeout. Just made 4 runs and big number of crowd is coming to the ground in order to support their favorite teams, and that is the eliminators. Shamshad Eagles versus Kabul Zalmi is going to be the coming match. Those who loses the match will be the eliminator team. I think the reason why big number of crowd is coming into the stadium in order to cheer up their favorite team is because of the 107th Independence Day of the Afghanistan, which was taken by King Ghazi Amanullah Khan from the English. So it's a holiday in the whole country and everybody is free. That's why they're coming into the ground.
And there we go. Once again, come back to the middle of the ground. Erbil Moman is ready to continue his bowling, and Shafiq Shafaq is the better po Speenghar Warriors. Warriors, they are in a big trouble. There we go. Cuts it down into the gap. Will it be poor or not? Will it be? No, just a couple will be taken just easily.
Played beautifully, but as the outfield is a bit slower, then the ball gets slower too and doesn't reach into the boundary. Arab Gul Moman, the quality bowler, took a wicket in his first over, and this time begins the over with another great delivery. That was a great ball and nicely manipulated by Shafiq Shafaq.
Shafaq is having some problems about his foot.
Yeah. Oh, big shout and given. That's another wicket. 2 wickets for him. In first over takes a wicket and this time dismisses Shafiqullah Shafaq. All eyes on him, but finally the big fish goes back to the pavilion.
The finger goes up after a back shot. Oh, what a good bowling. The size coming just in the middle of the line and just hitting the wicket. And this is an LBW out. Just a little shot goes, the finger goes up directly.
If the world of cricket is asking for the spinners, go and ask from the Afghanistan's cricket board. So Afghanistan is the factory of spinners. Look at the quality spinners of Afghanistan, how beautifully they are performing in the domestic cricket. And I'm quite sure if chances are given to them, they will give much beauty to the international cricket too.
Yeah, absolutely. As we mentioned, Afghanistan is I call it the production. Afghanistan is the production of the spin department. Afghanistan can produce and has produced lots of spin department, spin bowlers to the world. And they're shining not just for Afghanistan, around and across the world in several different international leagues.
Yeah, definitely. Let's begin with Muhammad Nabi, then Rashid Khan, Mujibur Rahman, Ala Muhammad Ghazanfar, Noor Ahmad, Waqar Suleiman Khail, Zahir Khan. All they are playing the franchise leagues of the world, and luckily everybody is performing the way they are expected. Slip was taken, looking for the chances for run out, but he reaches on time.
I think you just forgot the name of the King Rashid Khan. The magician of Afghanistan, not just in Afghanistan, of the world. Everyone knows someone that is lover of the cricket, just sees and watches cricket. They must know and they know about the name of the kings.
Yeah, he has no words to admire him at all. He is not only a king of cricket, but he is also the king of hearts. There we go, picks it up. A fielder is available in the deep square. That's a great delivery by Abdul Muhammad, not giving easy chances for the batters to pick that up.
Single and doubles are going. They are just going slowly. And the required run rates are going up. Required run rate is going up. This is a big trouble for Warriors. They must think. And right now, they cannot do the best thing because of losing 7 wickets.
Abaseen Deffenders is the only team who is unbeaten so far throughout the tournament. And it is going to be their 6th match. And it looks like that they are going to finish it unbeaten or end it unbeaten. This is what I'm expecting, but I can't say it 100%.
Just overs ended 98 for 7 after 11. Phenomenal innings. 2 wickets. 3 at considered just in 2 overs for Arab moment. Abaseen Deffenders versus Warriors.
Yeah. Thank you to the sponsors of the tournament. Yeah, the main association of the league is Khan Medical Complex, Amar Construction Group. He smashes it hard, full toss, no fielder, 1 bounce to the fence. It goes for 4. There was a loose delivery and beautifully accepted by the batter.
Utilized nicely from that ball. Full toss, just a full toss, and just that was hit for 6. They need to go back. Should have a good strike rate and good run rate. Now continue. This time goes big, and a take 6. Back-to-back 6s after a long time for Warriors.
Once again, full delivery, but no fielder available. Smashes it hard over the deep square leg all the way for 6. 2 back-to-back boundaries in a row here. I told you recently that they have to target some specific bowlers if they really want to chase such target, though that is pretty a high total, but chasing it is possible. Smashes it hard once again. Fielder is available and taken this time after two back-to-back boundaries. Full delivery, trying, motivating him to go for a false shot, and there goes Jalat Musazai. He loses his wicket, and that is the 7th down.
Finally, Jalat Musazai wanted to go for another big one, just straight, direct to the fielder. And there was an easy catch taken by the fielder with no mistake. Hey. And this was absolutely not a big two-po. Abaseen Deffenders, domination on by Abaseen Deffenders. They are unbeaten in this season in the KPL. Jalat, the big wicket po, Abaseen Deffenders. Flat delivery, would like to go for a big one like that, but just executed not nicely.
Aftab Alam lowered their batter, and a very good bowler for Speenghar Warrior comes into the attack, want to build up the partnership with him, and that is the winning predictor for the between Speenghar and Abaseen Defender. 39.74 for Speenghar Warriors, while 60.26 for Abaseen Defenders. Now the responsibility is upon the bowlers. Will they do the job for the team or not?
New wicket. Aftab is coming. Good delivery. Just painted that. No chance for the man. Zia Qureshi did well. Just for 2 considered 1.4 and just 1 wicket for this side. Brilliant bowling performance for this man.
Yeah. Awesome comeback after 2 loose deliveries, then 2 strong delivery. He is off the mark with a boundary, and that is a certain 6. First ball in the slot, smashes it hard all the way for 6.
Good touch, good connection, just full. Picked up that nicely to the deep extra cover and got 6 off the mark with a big maximum, and this time as they needed to do that nicely. Not a good shot. And is this a chance? Oh, dropped it that.
Another drop catch. Too many drop catches in today's match. First from the side of Speenghar, and this time Abaseen Defenders. After 12, Speenghar just lost 8 wickets, and they have just made 125 runs. The second last delivery of the over was over pitch, and that's why Aftab Alam smashed that very hard. But the second one was pretty awesome according to the fielding, but unluckily smashes it hard once again, and that's another rocket of a 6 into the offside.
If this one continues, this kind of back shot, this is my prediction, just keep in mind, he will just lose his wicket. He'll lose his wicket in this over. That's because of he's just facing back main. Abgal moment. Look at the last one. Picked up nicely.
It reminds me of Dawlat Zadran when he was Afghanistan was batting at all, and there was Dawlat Zadran. He smashed 4 consecutive 6s against Masakadza, and now 3 6s for him, 2 6s and a single for him. Here I'm joined by Mr. Doctor. Welcome to the comm box.
Thanks a lot. Once again, cuts it very nicely. And well reached to the boundary line for 4. Brilliant batting display from Aftab Alam.
Now, Aftab Alam wants to do the job for the team. Too quick today, too devastating. Just made 17 runs with 5 deliveries. 2 sixes, a boundary, and a single for him. Not a very good start by Arab Gul Moman this time.
This time through the leg side, it is in the gap. And unable to stop that one boundary. Back-to-back boundaries from Aftab Alam.
Now it's time for Aftab Alam. Nothing can stop him from his natural batting. Look at that, how beautifully he is timing the ball. The first boundary into the offside, then the second one into the long on. Again into the long off, and this time to the deep square leg. He is playing to the every corner of the ground.
Yeah, it's an opportunity being given to the crowd to enjoy. But it's too late because they have lost a lot of wickets. And they are in the deep, deep trouble. A lot of runs are required from here. They should have been in a very good position to chase down that big target.
Right in the channel, Aftab Alam was trying to cut it nicely and find the gap, but this time fails and the wicketkeeper held it.
Time straight, strong hit, and no chance for a long off fielder to stop that one boundary.
Yeah, this time he pitches a fly delivery and was definitely looking for the swing, but Aftab Alam just smashes too early and dispatches it away to the boundary for 4 more to Speenghar Warriors. This may be the most expensive over of the second inning so far.
The deep extra. Spin of the Speenghar Warriors. It is an example of Aftab Alam, the way he is playing. When a bowler can smash the ball that much hard, so the batsman should have been quite better. That's too late and very tough joggers. Very good delivery. Inside edge. But luckily misses the stumps. Direct hit. But Aftab Alam was in the crease.
This is most ducks of this tournament by the batters who went for no runs. Sami, Bilal, the tail-ender, high up in the air, but no one there, landed in the safe area. And just a single to bring Aftab Alam again on strike.
Yeah, Aftab Alam is entertaining the crowd of his special shots all around the ground, coming down the track, outside edge, and slow outfield. And good effort on the boundary line. Saved 2 runs for his side.
Yeah, coming down the track, Aftab Alam wants to clear for another maximum. He scored 27 so far. That was what needed by, and what was the expectation from the top order of Speenghar Warriors to execute to the power play. In the slot again. And into the stands for a maximum.
What a shot against leg spinner. Beautiful stroke, powerful hit over deep mid wicket and 6 runs. What a shot.
Slogged that one for a maximum against the leg break. Flighted one again. Just short of Bashir Ahmed. No chance for a single. This leg break bowler repeatedly inviting for big shots. And so far, Aftab Alam is very successful.
Goes again. And will go all the way. A big 6 outside of the stadium. What a shot. Unbelievable stroke.
Yeah, this one again powerfully struck that straight as an arrow by Aftab Alam. Right in the slot. And muscled it away for a huge 6 to end the over. 1 for 45. He was very. Speenghar Warriors are still chasing the required run rate is 13.42, but the concern or this just have 2 more wickets in hand, and that is Tailenders. 41 of 14 by Aftab Alam.
Very aggressive batting from Aftab Alam. And somehow he is successful as one. Now Abdullah Ahmad Zai will continue right arm over the wicket to the left-hander. Straight to the fielder. No chance for the batsman to go for run. Dot delivery to start with.
Abdullah Ahmad Zai bowling his third over, but he makes his run up very short because he's trying to execute some Yorkers and got the wicket and wrap up the things quickly. But Nasir has the ability to prolong the innings along with Aftab Alam, who surprisingly performed very well. That was a slow one off cutter this time by Abdullah Ahmad Zai.
We have witnessed once again the collapse of the Speenghar Warriors batting lineup from the top order and as well as from the middle order, and some resistance being shown by the tailenders at the end of the innings, especially by Aftab Alam, targeting the all bowlers of their position and playing against them quite magnificently.
Abdullah Ahmad Zai change his side of bowling is now round the wicket to Nasir Khan, and you can surely say that he will go for a Yorker delivery. And that is the Yorker delivery, but driven beautifully towards the extra cover.
It will be a very good contest between Abdullah Ahmad Zai and Aftab Alam. Just 9 runs away from his half century. And that will be very, very quick 50 of his career. Couple of strokes away from the 50. Abdullah Ahmad Zai to Aftab Alam. Full toss. Down to third man. Just for a single.
Yeah, umpire is having chat and sent upstairs for a no ball. It was over waist height to Aftab Alam. He just want to cut it off, but not from the middle of the bat. Oh, this decision is pending for no ball here. If that was no ball, so Nasir will face the free hit delivery. Everything is fine here in the 1 foot no ball. Fielded in the deep, but the decision is pending by the TV umpire to decide that was over the waist height or not. Aftab deep in the crease, and its height looked like over the waist. Seems to be a freebie for Nasir. Abdullah Ahmad Zai again want to bowl a Yorker delivery. That was slipped from his hand. And there is no ball declared by the umpire. So free hit delivery to Nasir Maruf Khail. Two fielders deep on the onside, and deep fine leg as well in place.
It would have been a very better position for Aftab Alam to play the free hit, but now left-hander misses. The free hit. A very good delivery from Abdul Ahmad Zai.
Not a quicker one this time, a slower one followed. The batter goes back in his crease, but good delivery just over the stumps. Was in a great line in length. Only 2 runs so far from this over. Yorker again and flicked that away to the onside for a single. So Abaseen defenders bowler now are really relaxed because just 2 more batters and they need 2 wickets. And they're not a big concern for them because they are bowlers, they don't have the responsibility and they can't do it because it's too late. Even if we minus these 43 score of Aftab Alam, they were not in a good position. Just this partnership and close them to this target of a 229. It's very, very tough.
Yeah, there is no consistency in the batting performing of Speenghar Warriors.
Over the top this time and boundary for Aftab Alam to end the over. Fantastic shot.
Very good shot to end the over. It was a full end delivery and mentally he was ready for that one. Pulls it very nicely.
Now the equation is 71 to get from the last 5 overs for Speenghar Warriors. The game is still on and Aftab Alam reaching up to his half century, just 3 runs away. Another fast bowler introduced to the attack. Bouncer this time. 1 for the over to start. Very early in the over. Walid Miakhil was brilliant in his first over. He got 2 wickets in 3rd and 4th wicket for the innings. That's why it put a lot of pressure on the batters.
He is in a very good form these days. Walid Miakhil is very useful for Abaseen defenders. He's batting quite well and as well as he's brilliant with the bowling as well. 2 wickets for him today and conceded only 16 runs in the first 2 overs. He was yesterday brilliant with the batting. Led a magnificent innings. Helped Abaseen defenders to win the game.
Yeah, that review was challenged by Nasir Khan. I think it's a fine delivery. It was just over the shoulder height, not the head. So I think it's a fair decision in my points of view. And still, we will wait and see for the decision of the umpire. It's a 50-50 in touch and go decision at the end. It's a fair delivery declared by the umpire. Nasir should try to give strike back to Aftab Alam. He's smashing the ball really well and is reaching up to his half century as well. Down the leg side and a brilliant take behind the wicket by Siddiqullah Pacha.
Yeah, very good work by the wicket keeper. Collect the ball on time. Otherwise, it would be a boundary. And a little bit of chat between Aftab Alam and Nasir Khan. And definitely that would be about the strike rotation.
It was a quicker delivery, the last one. Excellent Yorker, and again, great keeping on display by Siddiqo Lapacha. He is very active. His fitness level is good. That's why he's just saving a lot of runs behind the wickets for the side of Abaseen defenders.
Once again, a very good delivery. And plays it through the offside just for a single. Having a wicket keeper and a good batsman as well is a bonus and a plus point for a team. The way Siddiqo Lapacha is batting these days for his side, and as well as brilliant with the keeping. Magnificent job being done.
Yeah, that is a brilliant selection by the management of Abaseen Defend. They still have Sabir Hanif. He's an explosive batter and a good wicket keeper. Pulled that in 4 runs in. This is a 54 of Aftab Alam. Half century of 17 deliveries. Raises his bat and a rising smile on his face. Complete his 50.
Magnificent knock from Aftab Alam under pressure. In a very crucial time as well. He was expensive with the bowling, but tremendous with the batting. And that was the final shot, final stroke to bring up his half century. Still at the crease. This time through the offside, fielder is there. One bounce to his hand.
Aftab will keep the strike for the next over. They're still in play if Aftab Alam gets going. 16 gone, 164 for 8.
A very good delivery and very well played through the offside. And we'll come back for the second one as well. Very good running between the wickets. And now, the job of Nasir is to give strike to Aftab Alam to face rest of the overs. Most of the deliveries should be faced by Aftab Alam because the way he is batting now, the ball is coming very well on his bat and playing all around the ground.
Abdullah Muzai to continue. Very good delivery. Was pitching the middle of the pitch and straight towards of the wicket keeper. We were talking about Nasir Maruf Khail and Aftab Alam. Nasir can do bat, but not as like Aftab Alam today. And Aftab Alam is making the runs, 53 runs. He was absolutely wonderful with his batting and bring up his half century just from 17 deliveries. It shows Aftab Alam intentions. He's going wild with the runs and flowing the boundaries there on the board.
Unexpected from Aftab Alam. Once again wanted to go for the big one, but not a proper connection this time. Just a single of this ball.
That's a very good batting and strike rotations. Nasir Khan Maruf Khail want to give the strikes to Aftab Alam. And Aftab is doing with his bat. There were some shots available of the over of Zia Qureshi. There was some massive striking by Aftab Alam. And Nasir Khan Maruf Khail is absolutely well with the bowling. He is one of the leading wicket taker of this tournament. Port edition, Han Hespetal 2026 KPL. On strike, very good delivery, bouncing that. And straight away the umpire signaled wide.
And straight away challenged by the Abdullah Ahmad Zai as well. So umpire refers it upstairs to the TV umpire to confirm and have a close look.
Yeah, this definitely be a wide because this was absolutely high. And Maruf Khail gets down himself from that delivery. And the strength of Abdullah Ahmad Zai is usually bouncing these deliveries and also can do very good Yorker link deliveries. And Abaseen defenders are absolutely well with their bowling, especially they had a very good batting also, and 229 runs on the board. They put it the target, and now they are chasing with their bowling absolutely well, and they are dominating Speenghar Warriors with their pass and spin bowling attack.
Yeah, the key point from my point of view was Usman Noori, the way he stand the wicket alongside Siddiqullah Pacha, create a very good partnership and played a magnificent innings, 100 runs and 54. Siddiqullah Pacha helped Abaseen defenders to post a very good target for the position, and now Speenghar Warriors are in deep, deep trouble.
Yeah, you're talking about Usman Noori, who brought a very fine hundreds today and who helped the score. As you were thinking and speculating about the 3 wickets have already lost, but then Usman Noori and Siddiq Pacha made a very good partnership, and Siddiq Pacha also brought up his half century next to him. Usman Noori with that hundreds, checking these deliveries was the height of.
And the second turning point was dropping catches. A lot of catches being dropped by the Speenghar Warriors in today's game, and some simple catches. I can't believe the catch which Zubaid Akbari dropped, and as well as from Aftab Alam, and as well as some other fielders drop on the boundary line. So that was quite expensive for Speenghar Warriors. Very good delivery and equally well played straight to the fielder. Now the dangerous man Aftab Alam is on strike.
There were some catches dropped and catches win matches, if you have heard that proverb. So there were some drop catchings by Speenghar Warriors. That is why those batters did those runs. And now they will be looking, but they are absolutely away of chasing down the target. 229 runs in 169 runs. They have on the board Abdullah Mazai to continue. Aftab Alam, very good delivery straight away towards of the wicketkeeper. But given a no ball, there's a opportunity for Aftab Alam. He is doing with bat, not with ball today. He was special with those 5 wickets he have been taken, but today with bat.
Yeah, Aftab Alam is trying very hard to hit the ball and full swing of the bat. And now a gift being provided. Free hit. This time very good connection and will clear the boundary line for 4. Straight as an arrow, powerful hit.
That's very good connections between ball and bat. That was in the slot, and there was an opportunity for Aftab Alam to go with big shot because it was a free hit. And Abdullah Mazai don't know about his bowling line, where should he pitch, because Aftab Alam is on fire and he is over the moon with these runs. The boundaries are flowing. There's a game with delivery, full toss delivery over extra cover, find that area. Fielder is chasing Imran Mir. And very good fielding attempt that by Imran Mir.
And coming back for the third one. Very good running between the wickets. A brilliant effort on the boundary line, but only able to save 1 run for his side. Very good cricket from these two. Overall, very good competition. Have a look at again the effort of Imran Mir following the ball till the end. And finally being able to stop the boundary. He was too late to get up and throw the ball. And the batsmen come back for the third one as well. So saved only 1 run, but brilliant effort.
The batter of Speenghar Warriors didn't take the responsibilities. Now Aftab Alam is forced to get the responsibility, and some smashing shots there as well. And it's not far away to also some shots, but Walid Miakhil now introduced back into the attack. Oh, backing away, very good delivery, slow one, and deceive Aftab Alam with that delivery.
That is the 50 of Aftab Alam. Today played some quality strokes, some powerful hitting all around the ground. And you can see the way he is middling the ball. Looks like he is a proper batsman. Clean hitter of the ball, using the long handle of the bat. Using all power of every shot. This time not a good connection, and he wants to keep on strike. He wants to face rest of the deliveries.
Yeah, Aftab Alam, as you were talking about, is looking like a proper batsman today. But if you do remember him in national side, he was also playing like those innings when the last overs remained. And now he is properly doing that job, 61 runs of 26 deliveries. And would he be played these 3 overs more, backing away, very good shot. And there is a fine leg shot. Abdullah Ahmad Zai finally comes arrive for, and 2 runs easily taken.
Yeah, facing Walid Miakhil is a little bit of challenge for Aftab Alam because he is using a lot of varieties of his bowling. Bowling, change of pace, in swing, out swing deliveries, and a little bit of confusion for Aftab Alam, but still trying his best. Go for the big shots, and he is somehow successful as well.
And look at that effort of Abdullah Ahmad who just tried to get return that ball. And Walid Miakhil with 3.3 overs and 2 wickets taken already. In the slot again, slower one, picks it up, and that is another boundary. Aftab Alam is on fire, and with those boundaries.
Beautiful stroke. This time, over cover. Very well picked. He was ready for the slower one and sends it out of the boundary for 4. Once again, fielder is there, but he will only a spectator goes for maximum.
What is going on? Aftab Alam, like a proper batter, as you already mentioned about him. This was a slower delivery down the upside, but he was waiting for and sent it that towards the long off. Fielder was there, but he was just a spectator, watching that over his head and to the stance. There was a punch try to have taken, but unfortunately he was with 1 hand. That drops the catch. Aftab Alam with 73 runs. Last delivery of the over yet. And 189 runs. Look at that runs. They are not far away of chasing down the target, 229.
Yeah, it would have been a very good if they had 2 or 3 wickets more in hands, because they lost a lot of wickets in a very quick time. But still, it's a cricket. Everything is possible. Goes again, but not a proper connection this time. And it's the last ball of this over. So he will be happy with that single because he wants to keep on strike himself for the next over. 190 for the loss of 8 after 18.
Let's watch the eliminator match of tonight. Kabul Zilmi up against Melanushim Shadi Girls. It would be also very consecutive match between these two, because this is the eliminator and both teams would have tried for winning that match and not getting themselves out of the tournament. Beautiful. Kabul Zilmi and Melanushim Shadi Girls. Both are strong team and they will fight each other in the upcoming nights. Kabul Zilmi up against Shamshadi Girls. 2 strong teams will piece each other. There is more sixes of the tournament. Asani Sahel with 21 sixes of 5 matches is one of the great and power hitter. Has done all things here in this 4th edition of KPL 2026. And Aftab is doing absolutely wonderful with his batting. Now gets again the strikes.
And the main bowler of Abaseen Deffenders, Abbas Faridun Dawodzai, is in action. Full toss. And no ball. Another gift for Aftab Alam.
Look at this delivery. It was too quick by Faridun Dawodzai, and straight away the umpire signaled it is a no ball. And this is a very good chance for Aftab Alam to hit and to make some runs also and to contain some more runs to his innings, because he is so far outstanding with those runs, and this is an opportunity for him. That's something not very well bowling from Abaseen defenders' points of view, because you're a very good bowling sides, but not doing, and there the batters are dominating. Aftab Alam on strike. It's a free hit, very good delivery down the upside, in the slot, and thoroughly misses the batter.
Yeah, the way Aftab Alam was standing on the wicket, he was expecting another full toss or a short pitch delivery, But clever piece of bowling. Right in the full interior. Offside off stump. And he was too late to face that delivery. And played for big shot. Have a look at it again. That was the no ball. Over the wickets. And a very good work behind the wickets by the wicketkeeper to collect that ball and save some runs for his side. Faridun Daudzai to Aftab. This time, very good connection. It is in the gap. And will reach to the boundary line. Another boundary for Aftab Alam against Faridun Daudzai.
That's a very well picked by Aftab Alam. Just 22 runs away of century. It truly be amazing for him because this was some magnificent innings. This was in the slot, finds the gap, and there was a fielder on the upside and long off Abdullah Ahmadzai. But now Imran Mir gets outside the circle and plays that area. And Aftab Alam is doing magnificent, 78 runs.
Now 3 fielders on the offside on the boundary line for Aftab Alam. Deep point, deep extra cover and long off. Oh, misfielding by the wicketkeeper. And 4 valuable runs being added. That is a gift.
That's another boundary, I think, wasn't. But umpire gives it up 4 runs. They are 2 back-to-back boundaries by Aftab Alam. But this was also a little high in Aftab Alam. Use of his front foot. 82 runs now for him. 34 deliveries. Wow, wide of off stump. And there was a lazy work by the wicketkeeper, Sadiq Pacha. And it's gone for 4. Aftab Alam now doing absolutely right things there. They are not far away from chasing down the target as well. The 4th delivery. Faridun Daudzai. Full toss delivery outside edge again. And they have taken runs there.
Once again, a full toss, but unlucky Aftab Alam. The ball being fielded by the wicketkeeper and saved 3 runs for his side. Now it's time for Nasir to give strike back to the Aftab Alam because dot delivery will be very, very expensive for Speenghar Warriors, especially at this stage of the game.
Now from 9 runs, from 9 ball, especially from 8 ball, they need 29 more runs. Nasir Maruf Khail would be looking for getting and rotating the strikes or to hit some shots. But Aftab Alam got to rotate the strike on that full toss delivery, gets outside edge. And Faridun Daudzai now will be looking for a better line and length because he is a left-handed bowler and bowling to a left-handed batter.
These 2 deliveries are very, very crucial for both sides. Balls in, clean ball, and that is the mistake which we were talking about. No need to go for that shot, just rotate the strike and survive. But he go for the big one and lost his wicket.
This was a slower delivery by Faridun Daudzai and deceive Nasir Khan Maruf Khail with that delivery. He was just use of his back foot and deceived the batter. Let's watch it in the replay again. There is no problem. It was a fade delivery and gone. Just slick stump. Been broken. 6 runs and 12 deliveries pieced Nasir Khan Maruf Khail with the 50 strike rate. And he finally got out by Faridun Daudzai with that deceiving delivery.
Now with that wicket, Abaseen defenders are totally dominating and controlling the moment. Have a look at it again. Unnecessary. That was a mistake. Big mistake from the youngster. Lack of experience. As I said, your job is just to rotate the strike and give chance to a well-set batsman of the Alam if you want to chase the game and win the match. Now, only 1 wicket away from the victory. VIP guest enjoying the match from the VIP box. Here he goes. Last ball of this over. And Faridun Daudzai's ready to bowl. The newcomer is on strike.
Yeah, last delivery of this over, Emperun Daudzai with 1 wicket in this over and Bilal Sameh on strike. Would he just defend this delivery? He should be, because there is a batter on non-strike. Aftab Alam just defends it towards Afridun. Very good delivery ball. It's 19 gone, 200 for 9.
Piece of batting. It was a full toss, but his job is to defend it and bring the next batsman on strike.
Let's do watch the most ducks in this season. Samiullah with 4 innings, with 4 matches, 2 ducks. Bilal Sameh with 2 ducks and Muhammad Isaac with 2 ducks. There was the ducks of the season. Wafiullah with 2 and Abdullah Ahmad Zai with 2. All of them have got 2 times ducks in this season. It means not lucky to have gets duck. Let's watch. Bashir Ahmed, I think, comes for bowling the last over. 6 ball, 29 runs need more. That's Aftab Alam best. We've got arrived the game to the end of this innings. Was doing terrifically with the bat. 17 runs to his century and 29 runs to the winning. Would he complete his century, Mr. Doctor?
Very tough job. And bowls him on the first ball. And that is the victory for Abaseen defenders. He is in a severe pain, looks like. We hope there will be no serious injury for Aftab Alam. And finally, Bashir is the man to confirm the victory of Abaseen defenders. And they are the first qualifier of the final. They have confirmed their place in the final.
Finally, Abaseen defenders defeated Speenghar Warriors and they are into the final. This was very good delivery with first ball of this over. Bashir Ahmad does the tricks and Aftab Alam have got out for scoring some runs. 83. He was some batter who was doing the terrific job. Absolutely. He was amazing with the bat. They are out in the middle, but finally Bashir Ahmad, and there should be also some physio for taking Aftab Alam. There should not be a matter of his injury. So finally, Abaseen defenders are into the final, and Speenghar Warriors will do and will play the second qualifier tomorrow. And also we will be showing the upcoming qualifier 2 teams who has been getting out to that. Look at the fans and the supporters. They are just enjoying and watching the game from near. This was absolutely a right contest between these 2 teams. Gets enjoyed that, and especially Speenghar Warriors batters didn't take the responsibilities